Hello, internet. So yeah, I'm using a new headset. Um, Sorry if it's like settings are off or it's really loud. It looks fine from the UI here, but in OBS. But yeah, it is July 27th, 2024. So I'm guessing if you're on the other side of the planet, it's actually the 28th. And the and the closure of the 360 online store is imminent. Let me go to my messages real quick. So this is from when I got 87 days ago when they gave us the the warning, the final warning, as it says. Starting July 29th, we will no longer support the Microsoft Store on the Xbox 360 and marketplace.xbox.com. Games will still play as intended, and content redownloads will still be supported. For more information, go to... Oh, there's an actual thing on here. Hold up. Can I open that? No. Cool. Well, anyway, actually, let me see if I can open a browser real quick. But yeah, just another last video. Well, not the last video, because I'm going to do one after it's gone. But yeah, man, Xbox 360 Marketplace Store, fire sale, all sales are final. But you know, the owner decided to spend billions buying publishers and not, migrating its service to the platform that it has. So this is where we're at. Let me see if I can open up a browser, because I do have a thing. I'll put a link in the description. There's if you go to the Microsoft Wire, there's like a list of all the games on sale. I gotta see if I can pull this up. Hit A, right? I did hit A. I just being not help. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, let's use this in the most unorthodox way we can. No, it's 85 degrees outside. So 360 marketplace closure. I will get to the 360. It's on. It's plugged in. I just I haven't swapped over the video feed. Okay, set space, dude. Closure. Oh, there we go. Bam. Closing. That's not it. Hold on. But yeah, there's a lot of videos like this. I'm gonna link one. I'm gonna link the one I put in the community. There's like someone that did a pretty good job. All the digital ones on the arcade section that are going away. Some of them are exclusive, so it's like once they're gone, that's it. Gone forevers. Because they're exclusive to 360. Here's the 360 wire. Here we go. Is that the one? That's the one. But yeah, this is actually handy. I literally did not think about this until I was like making this video right now, and I was like, okay, well I can bring it up on my phone. But yeah, this is the Xbox Wire. There's a list here of all the games. Where's it at? Let's see. There should be like a update on the bottom where it's like they've added stuff. Oh wait, this isn't it. There's a listing. Hold on. Is this it? No, that's not it. This is just the announcement that it's closing, but there is a list. Oh, here we go. No, this is backwards compatible list. If you want to go back, like check that out and see like the list of the games. But there's also this isn't the right article I'm looking for. If I go, geez, Zors, I'm sorry. It's like if I had this like loaded up and ready to go, this would have been like much better. But this is from August. I'm trying to find the one about there might be a link somewhere. Oh, here we go. Price reductions. Yes, they basically discounted a bunch of stuff. I'm going to use this list, but yeah, the final update was on the 24th, and they added Charlie Murder Dishwasher versus. But you can find full listing here. I want to say it's like upwards of 500 games, but yeah, it's a lot. Well, I mean, I know that like on this it's like 500, but I'm not sure if it's actually 500. I haven't gone in through and counted. But basically, what I'm gonna do at the beginning here, after showing that message, is like we're just gonna go down the list here. Well, these are like how discounted they are. I'll pull it up on the 360 side here in a minute. And like we're just gonna go down the list. I also messed up last video because I meant to browse the entirety of the store, but I was just browsing the on-demand section, and I was like, dude, I'll just wait until like the day before or two to do the arcade section again because I don't want to make a like duplicate video like multiple times over. But yeah, here's all the stuff that's discounted and like yada yada yada. But there's some stuff on here like Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. This is on Xbox One, so it's like when this goes away, it's like you could still access the game on another platform. I'm sorry. These are the games that are on sale. So this is like stuff that's been discounted or steeply discounted. A lot of Lego in here. A lot of Lego in here. Dude, yeah. Arkham Origins Blackgate. I believe this on. I think this is on Steam. I have it on Steam. It's like there's not a lot of information as far as like if these games are like on other platforms or where to find them elsewhere. It's more just focused specifically on the Xbox 360 marketplace. But yeah, let's go down the list on these, and then should I do this at the end? Because I want to go down the arcade section and then go through like the stuff that's on sale. So, but this is the list. If you go to the Xbox Wire, there's a listing here. But yeah, we're gonna go check out the arcade game since I was not able to make that video. Like I said I said either like the last video or the video before that, I was like, oh, I'll do it, a couple days, couple weeks. But then I was like, you know what? Let's just do it a couple days before because that's when it's like the most relevant. And then it'll be gone. So yeah. But that's that. Once we close out this, I'm not going to be able to use this both at the same time because that's not how. Also, one real quick shout out to Rare Replay because I was curious, like, is Grab by the Ghoulies on here? It is. Let me load it up real quick. Is the audio on here? Let me mute this if it's playing. Alright. Yada. So yeah, the Rare Replay. This has a bunch of rare games. I don't know if it's got all the rare games, but yeah. So, where is it at? Because Grab by the Ghoulies is delisted, I think. Not good, it's alphabetical. Is it alphabetical? It's not, Chris. It's on release date. Well, Grab by the Ghoulies, wait a minute. It should be further. Oh, here it is. So yeah, Grab by the Ghoulies is on here. I haven't actually played it, so I'm not sure how it is. But this was for the OG Xbox back in the day. So if you're like, oh man, Grab by the Ghoulies, I'd like to go back and play that. Too bad it's been delisted. And just like, or let me close this real quick. Or if you like go into the store, because if you go to the store and then you're like, whoops, that's not the store. If you go to the thingy, the store, and then games. Wait, it's Games Home. It's Games Home, right? And there's backwards compatible games here somewhere. Oh, I should look to see if Conquer was in there, but I can load it up real quick. Hold up. I really like the whole like because you played Rare Replay. Here you go. I messed up. I'm in the wrong section of the store. Wait, no, this is the. Okay, wait, that's weird. Games, Game Home. What? Hold on. I could have sworn. I'm sorry. There's like two different sections of the store, and like one of them takes you to where like I need to go, but it's like as you can currently see, I'm not finding it. So yeah, that's a problem. That's weird, dude. That's weird. Like, if I usually go to Games Home, then I'm go to like the backwards compatible section. I'm not finding it now though. That's cool. Yeah, that's weird. Backwards compatible games. Star Wars Racer. Speaking of, but yeah, I wanted to see if this was in there. But if I search, I'll just search Ghoulies. It'll come up on the store. Like, it's listed on the store, but it's delisted. You know. Ghoul. Why is grabbed? Okay, maybe it's not here. I was under the impression. There it is. There we go. Jeez, I guess like I've seen it before, and it's not currently available. So yeah, I mentioned this previously in one of the last videos, but then I had not actually looked in. I had not launched my copyright replay in a while, so I guess let's check and see if Conker's in there. It's probably in there, right? Like, there's no way it's not, but it probably is. Who knows? I don't know. That's why I'm looking. Yeah, man. The Xbox 360. I would say 360 is Microsoft's most successful console. OG Xbox got just like basically the foot in the door, but the PS2 at the time, juggernaut. Whereas like Sony stepped on so many rakes with the PS3. $599 US. 360 was able to make some inroads. I believe, well, no, Xbox Live, that was like the foundational innovation, right? Was online console gaming for them. And then like they just took it further in 360. What? Conker's not in here? No. Oh, Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'm sorry. It's right there. But there's like another version of this. That's the remake / remaster. It's more of a remake, dude. It's from the ground up. Like they did a lot of the stuff differently in that game. In the Conker's Bad, whatever, that one that we were just looking at that I can't think of the name. It's not Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's like Conker Live and Reloaded. It might be a different game altogether. Honestly, I have not played it. But yeah. What was I saying? 360 versus OG Xbox. Xbox One, the console that succeeded the 360. A lot of DRM issues at launch. A lot of just like exploding on the launch pad, essentially. Not even like failure to launch, just like a lot of bad PR. They couldn't shake. Xbox One X is like one of the better, consoles of that gen. It's like really powerful. And then like if you look at the backwards compatible stuff for like Xbox One and Series X, it's like they were able to make really good improvements, enhancements on games from that era, like Xbox One and 360. The problem is they kind of just like stopped. So So not a complete library of backwards compatible games, but what's there is quite improved. Not improved. Not enhancements. There you go. I was like, what's the word? Anyway, that is. I guess I won't leave this on. If I leave this on, it'll turn off. So I'll just turn this off and I'll come back to it if I need to. But that's the intro here. Is like our little message about our 360 Marketplace going away and then the replay. I'll come back to this. There's more here. I might do the two-parter here. I'm probably going to run out of time because I had to go over the whole arcade section as well as other things. But like I said, I'm going to go over the games on sale. But I'm going to go over the arcade section first. Let me plug in this HDMI cable because I am currently not getting video. Oh, also I want to say, sometimes, remember everybody, sometimes you just need to unplug it and plug it back in, because I was having issues with this. I was like, dude, my Elgato, what the F, it's not video feed, gone, Zors. But I just unplugged it and plugged it back in and it worked just fine, so yeah, let's go to the arcade section because I messed up. If you want to go to the A to Z section here in games, at the very top, I've done this many times. I messed up in the last video though, and it'll list everything that's in the arcade section and everything on the on-demand section for like full releases here. And then that's where you want to go for the 27 pages of that. And then you can also go to the, where's it at? Like browse games. And then you got arcade and on-demand split in two. But we'll do we'll do arcade here. Then I'll go back through and highlight all the stuff that's on sale. Or I'll do it at the end if this takes 2 videos as well, cause yeah, man. I did this. Oh, also bottom left. I added some money because it's time to save. Well, not to save. I'm not saving anything. I just want to pick up some stuff that I want before this goes away. So yeah, and I've been talking about it for how many videos? So it's like time to finally do it. I might do one more, dude, because it's like I don't know what I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know how crazy I'm gonna go here, but I don't know. It's like there's games for $1, less than $1. Why wouldn't I buy them? That being said, it's like if I'm not a fan of the genre, it's like I wouldn't. But none of them are Souls-likes or rogues-likes or puzzle games. Not that I don't like puzzle games, just like not all puzzle games. But those are like my 3 least favorite genres. I mean sports, but arcade sports games. Anywho, let's get into it. You know what to expect here. But yeah, like if it says Xbox One, it's backwards compatible and it's safe going forward. Oh, also, I was looking into this. So apparently if it's backwards compatible, the DLC comes with it. Or it's going forward with it. Stuff that's getting delisted, probably not. So there's DLC out there worth checking out. I've been meaning to look up like articles and videos about DLC for games, but I just haven't gotten around to it. So, but like I said, I'll do a video after, the day after when this is all gone and see like whatever. No, I guess I'll just. Well, I guess it's kind of like too late then, huh? It's like too late, Chris. You didn't shout out the DLC like when you had the chance, but you know, look it up on your own. I'll be putting a list. I'm sorry. I'll put the link of that list of the discounts in the video, as well as that video that was decent, or is that really good video that someone did going over the digital releases that has, you know, highlights the ones that are 360 exclusive. So once they're gone here, that's it. And then some of them actually are on other platforms. But because I was going to make a video like that, and I was like, you know, I kept getting recommended videos. I was like, oh, this is what I was going to do. And it's like better production because, as we can see, my production value is non-existent. Or like, yeah, look, watch it any video on my channel. Anyway, sorry. Well, let's get started here with the arcade games. Xbox Live Arcade. That's also very innovative for the time. Like the bite-sized games that could get you, you know, not just like the full $60 games. Like, you know, they had smaller experimental stuff like Braid, stuff like Limbo. You know, that's where this stuff first started on console. Yeah, I mean, there's a documentary series. I can't remember what it's called. It's the one where they like they took the video clip of Sarah Bond talking about Lionhead Studios and Phil. I can't think of his name now. But yeah, that is where they got that. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like the Power of Xbox. There's like I don't know. It's like it's a multi-part. It's a documentary. Whatever. I would say it's worth watching just for like the OG Xbox era and 360 era, because that's when it's like at its strongest. Xbox One era is very apologetic, like a rosy picture painted, I would say, over a disaster. Especially knowing what we know now after all the stuff that came out in the leaked data, in all that stuff in the trial for them to, like, you know, acquire Activision Blizzard, about them internally even saying how people had made their choices about, you know, PS4 and Xbox One and how badly they lost that. But then in that video, in that series, they make it seem like, oh man, Xbox One, not that bad. But they kind of like just blow over it and they don't really talk about it much, especially the launch when it just completely, you know, TV sports, if you know, you know. Not much Series S or Series X, because I think at the time Series S and Series X was new. But now that we're a couple years in, I think the tell of this gen. I mean, there's still time to write things, but it's unilateral surrender, Game Pass tanking and being a black hole, and just not being a success. I don't know what the word for it is, but like the phenomena where like a bunch of I don't want to say not third world countries per se, but like the less developed countries where like everybody had a cell phone, so everybody just basically bypassed ownership of like computers and stuff, and like everybody just has a cell phone now, and like that's how we all use apps and stuff as opposed to like owning computers or other technology. It's like I was thinking xCloud for them would like be a slam dunk, and it's like, oh, you know, you can just play on xCloud. But now that they added the Game Pass air quote standard tier, that doesn't even have day one Game Pass games. I mean, it could still happen. I'm very interested to see if that happens, as far as like, you know, if they get any inroads on Game Pass subs from their xCloud initiatives. But then I think users on mobile, that's just a completely different beast. That's a completely different user base. Like, I honestly don't even understand that because I don't play mobile games. I only recently started playing free-to-play game. I've got a bunch of first-to-cinema videos. I'm on a tangent. I'm sorry. This is how I do videos, and this is my style. We have not actually started in this video. I'm just going to get going here. We're 20 minutes in. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm just going to go, and let's do it. And this is going to be in the style of the last few, where I'm just going to go down the list, and we're going to talk, like, say the title, and move on. And if I'm, like, if I have any type of, like, thing to say, I'll say it. But here we go. The Kingdom for Keflings, or World of Keflings, as I said. Also, these say Xbox One, so they're backwards compatible. But then Abyss Odyssey, not backwards compatible. So this would be one to look into if you're. I think this is Ubisoft, if I'm not mistaken, published. I'm gonna try to like not do a bunch of these. Oh, this is effing Atlas, dude. Okay, I was like, yeah, isn't this like an RPG? Looks like it's a, what does it say in the description? Indie Chilean developer, Ace Team. Yeah, dude, that was, the initiative from Xbox Arcade was like you could just get like a bunch of like small downloadable games, and then like there's like a bunch of successes. I mean, they weren't all successes, but then it got like a lot of variety and diversity from different studios on an international level, which is pretty cool, man. It started that whole thing. Okay, maybe I don't want to say it started the whole thing, because like obviously PC, right? But like just like the opportunity for that to happen. Like what's a recent example? Or just like, I guess when I think of stuff like that, I think of stuff like I mean, I would say Portal, but not really, because it's by Valve, right? But stuff that's like more smaller, but like really good, like solid stuff like that, like Gone Home, Portal. I guess Vampire Survivor would be a recent one of those. Though I always feel like Vampire Survivor is a lot like what's that game called? I can't think of it. Geometry Wars. Yeah, it's like there wasn't a lot out on 360 at some point, and like everybody's like, "Oh man, Geometry Wars," and it's like, okay, that's your go-to for like what you're playing. That's like really really awesome or whatever. But yeah, I also saw some people on a Reddit thread that said like, you know, they were going for like demos of games that were worth playing, since like, you know, you get like a nice vertical slice of a game and it's free and you can just like play it whatever. And I was like, oh, that's a neat idea. I had not thought about that. So, you know, there's also like, yeah, this was also a time when like every game had to have a demo, dude. So that was a nice little, I think that was actually pretty good strong arming on the platform to like, you know, you have to have a game, it has to have a demo, yada yada yada. Let's continue. I'm sorry, I'm rambling again. Aces of the Galaxy, Aegis Wing, Alan Wake's American Nightmare, Alien Breed 2 Assault, Alien Breed 3 Descent. I think some of these or all of these are discounted, but we'll revisit that. Alien Breed Episode 1, Alien Hominid HD, Alien Rage, Alien Spidey, so Xenomorphs, Altered Beast, Amy, Ancients of Uga, Anna Extended Edition, Anomaly Warzone Earth, Aqua, Arcadian Warriors, Arkanoid Live. This is also one of those games that was like back from. see, I don't know what to. I mean, like the '80s era, like the arcade heyday of like Atari, ColecoVision, like the old school stuff like that. Like that's like one thing that also happened during Xbox Live Arcade, which you got a bunch of these that came back, or that got like modern ports or remakes slash remasters. So this is one of those. I guess a data point, right? Because it's like, the average gamer is like 30 or something, right? So it's like, I guess like if that data point's always true, then like at the time whenever this was out, then like the people that were 30 were like, actually that's not true. I don't think the people that were 30 were like playing this when they came up. That seems like it's off on time. But a lot of stuff from this era was like getting put into the arcade section, and like that's one of the selling points of the 360, because like you can, that stuff wasn't on PS3 at the time. But yeah, anyway, I saw Heroes 2, Asteroids, and Asteroids and Deluxe. Not just Asteroids Deluxe, but okay. Speaking of the games from the olden times, because I was gonna say the golden age, but I wouldn't say that time is the golden age. Like that's the pre-crash era, I guess, is a better way to call it, because it was. Anyway, my gaming historian brain is like, well, I wouldn't call it a golden era, because to me the golden era is the 90s. So, but yeah. Anyway, or like the golden age, or like whatever age. Astropop, awesome nuts. Because also like, sorry to like keep going on tangents, but like I would say games from that era are just very basic, and I can't think of the word, but just like you look at them graphically, they're not a lot going on there, or just also kind of like not impressive, or words I can't think of. But yeah, Backbreaker Vengeance, Band of Bugs, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, and like we just saw, they're also in Rare Replay, but that's a Rare Replay is a Series S, Series X release, I believe. So Bank Shot Billiards 2. But hey, who's to say? I'm trying to think of an example, but like, who's to say? Someone doesn't put out a Rare Replay of like games from this era, and they're like, hey, check out these hits from Gen whatever this was. I always forget the numbering on that. Or to the 360 PS3 era. Here's our retro replay from those games. Or the pre-4K era, because it was the HD era. Like not even, but then most games weren't even in 1080p. That's a whole other can of worms. Honestly, I'm really annoyed when people say, "Oh, this is the best era of gaming." It's like, was it really? PS3 360 best era? I completely disagree. I'm not going to get into it because it's like, let's keep going. But I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to agree with that statement. Bank Shot Billiards 2, Bastion. I mean, granted, there are a lot of games that were like really good, but like from like a just overall perspective. Anywho, I'm a super duper PS2 fan, so it's like for me, it's like that's the time. That's it. But if you want to say PS3 360, okay, sure. Bastion. Yeah, stuff like Bastion F and Supergiant, right? Like, I don't know if this was their first game, but man, stuff like this, dude. Just like experimental, small, indie teams, bite-sized, but like just really innovative for like what they did at the time. Oh yeah, speaking of Telltale, dude, I'm a huge Telltale fan, so it's like just I think back to this era, I think of their stuff too, and just before the implosion, but like so effing good. I really enjoy their style of games. So whatever. Let me not get too into gushing all over them, but I quite enjoy the Batman games. Walking Dead, one of my like will always be in my top 10. Like, okay, not always, but like currently in my top 10 games, like ever. Like I've said this before during these, but like the Everett Clementine, that adventure is like, yeah, like. Is this one of the ones on sale, or is this just one of the ones going away? It's $5, but this is one of the ones going away. Blackgate Deluxe Edition. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 80% sure this is on Steam. I would pull up Steam on my phone and like also. Oh, you know what? I should have pulled up Steam on effing the Bing browser, and we could have like gone down the list, but that would take time. and you can do it on your own. So have fun. Okay, I shouldn't say that, but like, if I do that, it's going to add more bloat to the video. That's like of me just like, besides me just like sitting here talking and blah 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 as like I go over this stuff. Battle Academy, Battle Block Theater, Battle Zone, another pre-crash property. Battle Commander Arm 2. I think this is on sale. I should just like stop talking about the stuff that's like maybe on sale, it's not. And then just like wait until the end. I'll wait till the end. Being groovy, like I said I would. Bejeweled 2, Bejeweled 3, Bejeweled Blitz Alive, Bellator, MMA Onslaught, Battle Commander Rearmed. See, I think one of these on PS3 or maybe both, but I will for sure pick up both of them now, because, yeah. I mean, Capcom's cool. They might, well, I mean, this was like not their best time though. This was before their god tier, like, renaissance they're going through, dude. This was like the bad times. Effing Lost Planet. I mean, Lost Planet's not bad, it's just like, I would say that's like a market, like, I would mark the era of like, you know, between Lost Planet, but then like Street Fighter 4 came back, or like when Street Fighter 4, that was like, you know, I would say the ascent, and like, you know, they brought that back before they kind of kept doing the same business practices of like arcade edition, ultra edition, and it's like, Capcom, you don't have to be this way, dude. It doesn't have to be this way. Black Knight Sword, Blade Kitten, Blazing Birds, Blood Knights. I'm trying not to go on tangents, I'm sorry. Bloodforge, Bloody Good Time. I should have a video. It's like, let's reminisce about the 360 era. Ever seen the bottom of an Avatar shoe? Bam. If you know, you know. Bloody Good Time. Bomberman Battlefest. Bomberman Live. Boogie Bunnies. Boxing Fight. It's a Kinect game. Kinect. Pour one out, because after this, it's just going to be like a footnote in history, because I doubt they're doing... I mean, they were supposed to be doing like HoloLens stuff, but I don't think it's happening. Braid. Another one of those indie breakout hits from the era. Brain Challenge. Brothers did what I just said. This actually got a remake/remaster. The conflation of those two words in this like time of regurgitation, you know, there's either a remake or remaster, but there's been a modern version that's been like reported or ported to like modern consoles, or released on modern consoles. Bubble Neo, Burnout Crash. I believe this is also like going away for this one when it's being taken out. So I'm not as big of a fan on the Crash stuff as I am like the actual like racing stuff. So not my cup of tea, but you know, whatever's your prerogative. Oh no, what to pick up before it all goes away? Red Alert, Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, Commander's Challenge, Call of Duty Classic. I imagine this is coming to Game Pass at some point, maybe, but who knows, right? Capcom Arcade Cabinet, Capsized, Carcassonne, Castle of Illusion, Castle Storm, Castlevania HD. I'm pretty sure this is like the HD stands for something. Harmony of Dissonance, maybe? I can't see the effing title. It's fine. Anyway, Castlevania HD. Castlevania Lords of Shadows. Mirror of Fate HD. If this is the Metroidvania one? I don't think I've got this one. I might have it on Steam. But yeah, I should probably pick this up before it goes away. I mean, it is Konami though, right? So, yeah. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Centipede and Millipede. Charlie Murder. Can I add these to cart while I'm doing this, or am I just like stuck having to... Oh, I've already got it. We're good. Child of Light. Choplifter HD. Cloning Clyde. Cloudberry Kingdom. Cobalt. Comic Jumper. Comics Zone. Commander's Attack. Constant C. Contra. Costume Quest. Costume Quest 2. Crazy Machine Elements. Oh, Crazy Taxi, but it's coming forward. Yay. Or being brought forward, I should say. Huzzah. They're actually remaking a bunch of these, so let me continue not to get go on another 5,000 minute tangent. Crazy Mouse. Crimson Alliance. Crystal Defenders. Crystal Quest. I wonder if Crystal Defenders is part of the Fabula Nova Crystallis. It probably isn't, but it could be. Darkstalker's Resurrection, Darts vs. Zombies, Darwinia Plus, Dead Rising 2, Case West. Dead Rising related, but they are remaking the first game, so I imagine they're going to remake the rest of these, because I think they're going to follow the formula of Resident Evil, of just like when they do remakes, as far as like, I mean, unless it just doesn't sell, and it just like sells like what, like 100,000 copies or something, and it just doesn't recoup the development cost. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll be like, you know what, we're making so much bank. Who even cares? Let's remake it all. Remake everything. Except for Breath of Fire, because let's state it. I'm not saying I want them to let it state it. I'm saying just like, you know, throw us a freaking bone, Breath of Fire fans. Dead Rising 2 Case West, though. This is being brought forward, so it's safe. But like, there's a remake coming for the original that's Dead Rising, so I imagine all the rest are going to get remade. Dead Space Ignition. I mean, granted, it doesn't exist yet, so maybe it's not good. Maybe the remake series aren't going to be good, but it's like, dude, it's Capcom in the modern era. It's probably going to be good. Dead Space Ignition, Deadliest Warrior Battlegrounds, Deadliest Warrior Legends, Deadlight, another standout game. Oh, it's from Tequila Works. Death by Cube, Death Tank, Death Spank Thongs of Virtue, Deep Black Episode 1, Defenders of Ardania, or however you say that, Defense Technica, Destination Arcade, Diabolical Pitch, Dig Dug, another pre-crash property, or just arcade era game. You know, it's one of those Namco old school games. Discs of Tron, Dogfight 1942, Dollar Dash, Domino Master, Doritos Crash Course. I believe this is free. There's like this is on Xbox One though, but like there's like a couple of free games. I'm sure you can find like a list somewhere that are on the store that are going away as well. I believe this is one of them, so I'll probably pick this up, but not right now. Double Dragon 2, Double Dragon Neon, Dead Rising 2 Case Zero. Insert what I said about Dead Rising earlier here. Dragon's Lair. Well, I'm surprised DuckTales Mirasters is on here still. Surprised it's not delisted, but yeah, this game. I think I have it on PS3. If I don't, I should check so I can like pick it up. Oh, it's by Way Forward. No effing way. I didn't know they did these. Interesting. Anyway, Duke Nukem Manhattan Project, Duke Nukem 3D. I want to say they just released one of these, or just, if not 3D, like a compilation of all the Duke Nukem games, like in a collection on modern consoles. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. Dungeon Defenders, Dungeons and Dragons Daggerdell, Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. Oh, this is backwards compatible. Didn't know it. Dust and Elysian Tell. I feel like this got ported to Xbox One and PS4. I feel like it did though. I have this on PS4, I think. So this is, or I have it here, and I am misremembering. Anyway, Dust Force. E4, Every Extent Extra, Echo the Dolphin, Elements of Destruction, Encleverment Experiment, dude. I was like, what? There's this word goes into a word and it stretches. Exit 2. Man, I'm supposed to be ordering my Instacart because it's going to be like 100 degrees like all next week, and I don't want to send anybody out into like the sun oven temperatures, so I chose to do this instead. No. Fable Heroes, Fable 2 Pup Games, Fairy Legends of Avalon, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, Far Cry Classic. I believe this also got put out on modern stuff. Oh yeah, it says Xbox One, so yeah. Feeding Frenzy 2, But then I think Blood Dragon did recently as well. So yeah, it's Ubisoft. It's like yeah. Anyway, Feeding Frenzy 2, Fez, Field Goal Contest. I'm just laughing because it's like it makes me think of like, would you rather have a game where it's like a 3-point contest or a field goal contest, and it's like you're just kicking, but it's like It's like also is like is that I don't think that's a thing, a field goal contest. I've never seen that anyway. Fighting Vipers, Slam Exam, Fire Pro Wrestling. Is this actually Fire Pro Wrestling? Because this is a bunch of avatars. The actual Fire Pro Wrestling is like okay, it is like an avatar fighter. Actually, I'm curious. Like, I think there's also some like free avatar stuff or free like avatars. I'm sorry, not avatars. Gamer picks. There's probably a list out there somewhere. But yeah, it's avatars going away too because I think they're not really used anymore. So that was this era. It's kind of weird, dude. Like avatars and Muse. I feel like that was actually like a good like representation in like digital space of you, but then like they don't really use them anymore, either Nintendo or Microsoft. I think avatars still exist. Like when you make your Xbox One or X account, like you can make an avatar or something, but they don't really use them per se. And the Mii's are just gone because the Nintendo's like, yeah. It's like, what are you talking about? Fireburst, Flashback, Flock. I want to say this. I'm surprised this is on here because I think this is supposed to was supposed to have like already got delisted by Capcom or something, right? Because they put out a statement as far as like it's getting delisted and they discounted it, but here it is. But I guess it's getting delisted from Steam and whatnot. So if you want to play a game where you, I guess, shepherd sheep through whatever this game's about, I don't know. I have no interest in it. So whatever. Okay, help. Wait. 57. Okay, herd animals through UFO. Oh wait, with the help of your UFO tractor beam. Okay. Anyway, foul play, free fall racers, Fret Nice, Frogger, another pre-crash game, Frogger Hyper Arcade Edition, Frogger 2, From Dust, Frozen Free Fall, Snowball Fight, Fruit Ninja Connect, Full House Poker, Funtown Mahjong, Fusion Genesis. What? I'm trying to look at this. This looks from the image on top. It's like, is this a space game? Looks like a twin stick style though, from like the overhead. Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't played this, but I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Very little time left. I'll have to look into it. Hundreds of slow co-op quests, 23 levels, 100 ships, thousands of upgrades. Gee. I guess also if you go to Reddit, there's like a pinned thread. I don't know if it's pinned, but there's like a mega thread about like all the facts as far as like if you got any questions. Like you can still play these games once they're delisted, and then I guess there's like mandatory updates, but you can still get them and play them. And also like the servers are still up if it's got Xbox Live support. Which isn't even, Xbox Live is now Game Pass, so that's a whole other can of worms. I forgot to say at the beginning when I was talking about, what's the effing Series S, Series X era going to be known for, but just a complete implosion of the brand, in my opinion. Like Game Pass was like basically hoisted over everything, and everything suffered as a result. It's like Xbox Live not even a thing anymore. Most people knew what that was. Like if you ask them what Game Pass is, it's like, they might know. But it's like, no, with the sub increase and like the different tiers, dude, it's just whatever. Don't get me started. Big Guilty Gear. XX Accent Core Plus, I think, is what this one is. Like, the font is really small. Guilty Gear XXA Core Plus. Oh, maybe it's Alpha Core. Anyway, Galaga Legions DX, Garo, Mark of the Wolves, Gallon Gears, Gel, Geometry Wars 3, Dimensions Evolved, Geometry Wars Evolved, Geometry Wars Evolved 2. So it looks like Evolved Square from that listing. It's in the exponent slot. I don't know if it's probably 2. It just, the way the 2 is, yeah. The way the 2 is. Geon, Ghostbusters, Sanctum of Slime. Is there a Ghostbusters game besides the one that I'm thinking of? Is it a 4-player co-op? You know what, this might have been the one I looked up that I got the flippin' copyright thing on that one time. It's $5. Gianna Sisters, Twisted Dreams. Jin Rami. Girl Fight. Oh, I'm picking this up. This out of context, it sounds weird, but like I've seen this game and like it, whatever. I've always been curious about it, and it's like it's backwards compatible, so I see it in the backwards compatible section, which I somehow failed to like be able to access today for some reason. But if I go back to it, we'll see. But yeah, anyway, go break steady. What? This game? It's a music game. Music puzzle trivia. Trivia, but it's got 3 stars. 30 rounds of the Break City tournament. Blah blah blah. There's a game that came out called Floor Kids, where it is basically, I don't know if it's the same as this, but you basically play. It's cool because like I think you, like in the campaign it's like you dance to peace or something because you go to the UN. There's like a breakdance tournament and it's a whole thing, but like mechanically it's quite a cool game because your controller vibrates. You push buttons to like the rhythm, and it's a rhythm game. I think I have a playthrough on my channel. If not, I should definitely do that because I think I bought it on PS5. It's one of the like 3 Switch games I bought because I bought that and I bought Mario Odyssey and I bought Smash Brothers. I think I brought Smash Brothers like before I knew there's gonna be like 1,000 characters in it, and there was like no upgrade path to like just. I'm sorry, I'm really angry about the whole like Smash Brothers thing because it's just like, dude, if I could just get all the characters at once, and like I think I bought like the one character thing at the beginning, and I was like, oh, now I'm kind of locked into this, and like so I can get like a version at the end that's got all the things, which I probably can. So I shouldn't be so salty, but it's like, dude, I already paid 60. And I'm pretty sure that version costs like 60. And it's Nintendo, they never drop prices, so it's gonna still be 60. So, no, I paid $120 for a fighting game. Because I probably can't get that version used unless I can. Anyway, Goat Simulator. Golf, tee it up. Goosebumps the game. Gotham City Imposters. This game, the servers are offline, so it's like a multiplayer only, but you can't play it, so don't buy this game. It shouldn't even be listed. It's like, what the F? I think maybe it's only listed because I have it, but it went offline before I could even play it, so I have none of the achievements, and yeah, unless it's got like System Link. But it probably doesn't. It just says online multiplayer. Yeah, dude, System Link. It's like they should bring that back. Like that was one of their innovations as well. But then it's like, I guess with like what we've shifted to in online play, you don't need it, right? So it's really interesting, like that, like watching that documentary about like the power of Xbox or whatever. It wasn't the power of Xbox. I'm thinking of Nintendo. The Power of Nintendo is a really good documentary about Nintendo. It's not the Power of Nintendo, or just Power. I don't remember, but there's like a really good Nintendo documentary as well. But that's not across the streams here. But like, you know, the Power of Xbox or the history of Xbox. It's like they are like talking about stuff in there, like what's in, like if you thought of like what Xbox's legacy is, right? It's like, you know, System Link, parties with Halo, and like the OG era. They kind of just like kept them going because Halo was such a juggernaut. But then it's like, you know, that's not a thing anymore. So, and even, but whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and like effing dissect the effing history of Xbox. But yeah, Gotham City Imposters, Crypt Shift, Guardian Heroes, Guncraft, Blocked and Loaded. I was gonna try to just like, you know, TLDR or TLDW. It's like, you know, it's somehow they ended or like they went from like very I can't think, whatever. Anyway, it seems like they've gotten to like the opposite of like what got them to their success at their peak. I can't think of it right now, but whatever. Guncraft, Blocked and Loaded, Gunstar Heroes, Gwange, I don't know how that's pronounced. What even is this game? Is this a 2D shooter? It's probably a 2D shooter. I'm just guessing. I'm like, I don't know what this game is. Yeah, that's not loading. Cool. Yes. I don't know what it is. I will not know what it is. Unless I look up the description, which is... Till those willpower, the Shikigami... Wait, what? Oh, shooting game. Yep, okay. That's all I needed to know. Gyromancer. And by shooter, I mean, I'm guessing it means 2D shmup. Vertical or horizontal, or both, who knows? But yeah, Gyromancer, Gyrus. Gosh, Konami puts a lot of games out, dude. I mean, once upon a time, rather, because that's not an era that we're in anymore. Half Minute Hero. Happy Tree. Happy Tree Friends. Oh, man. Hardcore Uprising. Do I have this? I have it on PS3 if I don't have it here. Okay, I have it on PS3. Effing Konami. Hardwood Backgammon. Hardwood Hearts. Hardwood Spades. Harm's Way. Haunt. Haunted House. Heavy Weapon. Hell yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. Hexic 2. Hexic HD. Hexodius. Home Run Stars. Connect. How to Survive. Hunter's Trophy 2 America. Hunter's Trophy 2 Australia. Hybrid. Okay, let me pick this up real quick. Because someone in the comments in like the first video was like, hey, check out Hybrid, so let me do that now. And then I'll just keep going. And I'll download it in the background as I go. No refunds. I don't even know like if I can play this. It's probably effing like online only, and I don't have live/game. Well, it's not called live at all. It's Game Pass Core or Game Pass to play multiplayer, but whatever. I did say I'd check it out, so you know. And like now I can say I helped preserve it. I'm kidding. Oh, game preservation or game preservationist. I am not. I do like the classics and retro stuff though, or I guess there's no like time limit, right, for me as far as like if there's a good game, I'll check it out. I don't care when it came out. But yeah, it's Hybrid, Hydro Thunder. Oh, this is backwards compatible. Hydrophobia. Oh, I think also when I go back through here, I'm gonna like just browse through everything and then pick up the stuff that I've been mentioning in like the last 5,000 videos. I'm like, oh, I'll pick that up. Like Eternal Sonata finally. And then we'll go down the list of stuff on discount. I Am Alive. I think everything I was interested in is pinned to the front, so that should be easier to do. I'm Alive. Ikaruga. This also came out on PS4, Xbox One. I think I have this version. Oh wait, this is backwards compatible, so I should still have access to it. Nice. Ilo Milo, though I'm not sure if the modern version that they made is like any different. It probably isn't. Though I'm sure if there is, like, you can look it up and someone on the internet's very either happy or angry about how they changed things. Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet. Interpol. The Trial of Dr. Chaos. Well, it's a subtitle, it's not on the actual thing. Ion Assault. Iron Brigade. Islands of Wakfu. But Islands of Waifu would make a better title, don't you think? Jam Live Music Arcade. Jetpack Refueled. I guess this is like another version of Jetpack. I can't think of the title, but yeah, the rare game that was in the rare replay, but this is, I imagine, a remastering of sorts, Or just a modernized version? Jewel Quest. Joe Danger 2, the movie. Joe Danger Special Edition. Joust. Joyride Turbo. Juju. Connect Party base game. Connect. King of Fighters Sky Stage. King of Fighters 2002 Ultimate Match. King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. Lazy Raiders. Lead Me's. Life is Strange Episode 1. Yeah, I think this is like free. There's other like weird like episodic games that like the first episode free, if I'm not mistaken, right? So this might be just the free first episode. Oh, actually, this got a remaster too, didn't it? Square Enix is like, you know what we like? We like that Life is Strange money. So yeah, but they're gonna. Okay, not to get too into Life is Strange, but I'm glad we're getting into another game with Max. It's kind of weird. It seems to follow the same story beats though, of like someone close to her has something bad happen and she has to like, use her powers. I guess we'll see if it's like the same power set or they change things. Anywho, Life is Strange. But see, this says 360, right? But I'm pretty sure this is just a cross-gen game because it's on PS4 and Xbox One, if I'm not mistaken. Because I didn't play this on PS3. This is a PS4 game, right? So yeah. Anyway, but it's like because of games in the 360 era that were very experimental, like Telltale. It's like we got a lot of the narrative adventure stuff that like it's like a genre now. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Like every game in the Dark Pictures Anthology series, I've bought all those games. Like I thoroughly enjoy those games. It's basically like these where it's like choice consequence dialogue heavy, a lot of walking simulator, like very like QTE heavy, not a lot of like traditional 3D action game gameplay, but it's like I love those games, and just stuff like this, like Life is Strange. I enjoy those too. There, I haven't played episode 2. I will say that, but like the first one, and then the prequel game has like the most like heart crushing like after credit scene, and then there's True Colors. I haven't played True Colors either, but Life is Strange is a thing now. And there's a new one coming out, so yeah. Local Cycle. Load Runner. Lucidity. Luminous Live. Luminous, I've not really been into this series. People say like good things about it, but I don't know. I have not really played it much. I really do like a lot of like rhythm music games, but this is one I just have not really gotten into, or just wasn't my cup of tea or my jam. But I should maybe check this one out. Alright, just give it a second chance, right? Luxor 2. Some of the game, some of the songs in them are really good, but gameplay was just. I think that's what it is. Is like the gameplay is just so unorthodox compared to like what's come before. Because you have to like line up things, but then you have like a line that moves across and like wipes out what you've stacked or something. But it's like to the rhythm or something. But anyway, Luxor 2. Worth checking out if you're into that stuff. Mad Balls. Mad Balls Babo, or Mad Balls Babo. I don't know how that's pronounced. The B word. Invasion. Marathon Durandal. This is a Bungie game, so Prison without comment. Mark the Ninja. This is on Steam because I have it on Steam. There's also I believe there's a Hybrid's done. There's I want to say PS4, Xbox One era with like more stuff. Dude, I should pull up the Series X store. That's what I should do. Is like all the stuff I was talking about while I was doing this, but I'm not like writing it down, so I don't remember. I'll just look up Mark of the Ninja, I guess. But yeah, anyway, it's worth checking out. It's like a twin stick stealth game. But yeah, Clay Studios on here. They're like one of the better developers that emerged as like making small downloadable stuff. I'm not sure if they're still around. I don't tend to follow like the smaller studios because their output is so you know, you never know when they're like working on something or not working on something, or their output is just like, you know, so inconsistent. So, but that name I do know Clay Studios. So yeah, Marlo Briggs and the Mask of Death. What is this game? Is this like a third-person shooter? Oh, it's $15, dude. Oh, this looks like a side-scroller. What? Or is it? No, it's not a side-scroller. Okay. Looks like a 3D action game. I've not played it. It has a 3-star rating. Over 1,000 ratings. Oh, it's backwards compatible though, so yeah, moving on. Mars, Warlogs, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Man, what was I thinking of the other day? I think I was playing, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I remember now. One of my friends on Twitter was like asking for like free MMO recommendations, and I said DC Universe Online. And the fact that DC Universe Online exists and has been going on for like as long as it has, but there's like nothing that's an equivalent that from the Marvel like series is kind of a bummer, dude. There was that Marvel, I can't think of the subtitle, but it was like the Diablo style Marvel game, and they like totally pulled the plug on it. And so yeah, it's like I really wish that game still existed, or like, you know, we'd get something else like that. It's like we haven't got like anything in like the Marvel, what was it, Marvel Legends, like in that vein of style, like the loot-based Marvel stuff. But whatever. Anyway, we got Marvel Avengers. Yeah. Oh, this has Dark Reign on it, so I don't know if that's actually like the theme of this one, but there you go. Masquerade, The Baubles of Doom, Matt Hazard, Blood, Earth, and Beyond. Wait, no. That's Bath. Matt Hazard, Bloodbath, and Beyond. Max, The Curse of Brotherhood. Wait, this isn't backwards compatible? Isn't this on series consoles? I could have sworn. Is this what? It's the year this game was. Does it have a release date? No. Isn't The Curse of Brotherhood like a recent game? I mean, I could be wrong, but I could have sworn this was like. I'll look it up on the Series X store. Max, Curse of Brotherhood. Yeah, I thought it was like a recent. Anyway, Mega Man 10, Mega Man 9, Metal Slug 3, Metal Slug XX. Meteos Wars. I'm picking this up. Meteos is a game that was on DS. It's probably really expensive now on eBay, but you basically, it's like a puzzle game. And like, yeah, I don't know how it works, but this is apparently a variant of it. Oh, it's time-based? I mean, it's got 3 stars here. I don't know if you care. It's like, I can't just like go to a store, like walk it in by Meteos. It's by Q Entertainment. It also made, but also the people behind the, what was I just talking about? Luminous. Let me go back real quick. 1 second. Sorry, tangent. Q, yeah, okay. Alright, Q Entertainment. I'll take a chance, whatever. It's like $5. Why not? Yeah, it's $10. That's fine. That's whatever. It's like, dude. I've been playing a lot of the first Descendant lately, so in my brain I'm like, well, this is as much as a flippin' ultimate character unlock in first Descendant. See, originally I was gonna like see if I had $100 in my wallet, could I get all the stuff that was like discounted heavily that's like worth getting, but then it's like I most likely have most of those already somewhere on some platform, some version of them. So that's like there's no reason to double dip on all the like Dead Rising, Resident Evil games just because. Microbot, Might Magic Clash of Heroes, Mighty Number 9. This is also a cross-gen game because it's on PS4 and Xbox One, I believe. At least the physical copy, since this doesn't say Xbox One. If I'm not mistaken, my number 9 was a PlayStation Plus game 1 month. So yeah, if you got Plus, you might have it. Military Madness. I'm picking this up. This is actually, well, it says backwards compatible actually, so let me not pick this up. But this is like a, what's that game called? Not Advanced Wars kind of, where like you move your units and like you do turns. And it's like a, yeah, on a grid, yada yada yada. I think this is like a remake of a game from like way back though. I think I might actually have it, if I'm not mistaken. Like I might even have it already on PS3. I should probably check before I double dip back to play it. Minecraft 360 edition. Wow, this is not going forward, apparently. You're getting pulled forward. No, I guess 360 edition, like, why would you want a 360 edition on your Series S or Series X when you could just have the Series S or X or Xbox One edition, right? Unless there's just something specific about that one. Minesweeper Flags. Mini Ninjas Adventures. That was quick. Missile Command, that was like a small game. So yeah, back when small downloadable games were small and downloadable, not that flipping 100 gigabyte, just effing, don't get me started, dude. Current gen storage is trash, and like the prices are expensive for storage solutions, and the games are large, and it's a whole thing of like, what the F? Like, how did this happen? The game sizes have ballooned, and it's just like, dude, you can fit like not very many games on your storage. I mean, depending on the game, right? Smaller games still don't take up a lot of space, but like normal to like, yeah, normal size games, it's a crapshoot. They could be 50 gigs, they could be 70 gigs, they could be like just the behemoth. Oh, is it? I mean, that's the thing though. It's like it depends, but then it's like, dude, effing like Forspoken, that's like a upwards. That's a game that's up there in size. Final Fantasy 16. I had to delete that recently. Destiny 2 is like ginormous and keeps going up every time, but then I'm free from that game. Not a problem anymore. There's some like games that like if that have been in service for a long time, like Phantasy Star Universe 2 that's out now. Quite large. Anywho. Missile Command. Another throwback to the pre-crash era. That's something that gets me going, dude, about current gen gaming is like backwards in like modern gaming is backwards in so many ways. Like storage solutions, like you have to pay more for like your effing controller or your like storage or your like, you know, hard drive for your console than like an effing game. And it's like back in the day, memory card was not that when you bought a memory card, it was like cheaper than the game, and it's like that's not the case anymore. And it's like, how did we get here? I mean, obviously, it's like super duper fancy, you know, high speed solid state storage compared to just some like, you know, 8 megabyte memory card or whatever. But it's like, dude, like doing that messes up the equation. And I keep saying this, but it's like this hobby has gotten prohibitively expensive, and it's like there is nobody that is trying to not do that. Okay, Nintendo. Besides Nintendo, there's nobody that is like, hey, you know what we should do? Not make the cost of this hobby prohibitively expensive. Anyway, in the mini rant. All right, Monaco, what shares is mine? This is on Steam, but it's also being brought forward, so what's the matter? Monday Night Combat, Monkey Island 2, Special Edition. Monkey Island Special Edition. These are also, oh no, LucasArts. I think these might be in the style of a Telltale game, but then I'm not 1000% sure. I think these are just like the precursors, right, of like the old school point and click. Whereas like Walking Dead was like modernizing that formula. So, but then I don't think there's been like a lot of the point and click stuff brought back. They did redo King's Quest, or whatever that game is. They remastered / remade it. Is it called King's Quest? I can't remember the name. It's... Anyway, if I was on my PS3, I could look it up because it's on there. But anyway, Monopoly Plus, Moondiver, Mortal Kombat Arcade. Do I have this? I mean, on a 360 controller? Oh, it's $5. Hold up. Oh, it's a trilogy. Okay, so Mortal Kombat 2, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Online play and leaderboards. But does that rollback netcode? It probably doesn't have rollback netcode. Maybe you're king of the arcade, but how do you stack up against the world now? One of the classics. It's so weird to like look back on Mortal Kombat like that. The Explosion Man. Mutant Storm Empire. Mutant Storm Reloaded. Oh, this is being brought forward. N plus Naughty Bear Panic in Paradise. NCAA Basketball March. NCAA Basketball 09 March Madness Edition. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Actually, it's, a brief aside. I think the NCAA football game is like coming out for the first time in forever after like not being in production or being made. And then like they use the likeness of the athletes because they're able to like actually pay them, or like not pay them, but like compensate them now to get the likeness of the athletes in the game. So that's neat. Compared to this one where it's like, oh, well, just whatever the previous rules about that were. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum. Nights into Dreams. Nin 2 jump or Nin square jump, because it's a 2 in the exponent slot, but I imagine it's Nin 2 jump, I don't know. Novodrome. Both being brought forward apparently. Orcs Must Die. Outland. Outpost Coloki X. The F is this? Oh, it's on Xbox One. I should probably just not. Okay, apparently it's a builder game. Or survival / builder. I don't know. Anyway. That's that. It's like, Chris, do you have to click on the game? I'm sorry, I'm curious. Pac-Man. OG. From pre-crash to now. Still around. You know what? I'm kind of curious. Does Pac-Man predate Mario as far as like a video game character? Like he would have to, right? Well, not necessarily, right? Because Donkey Kong. So it's like whenever Pac-Man came out versus whenever Donkey Kong came out. I'm sorry, not Donkey Kong. I feel old now. The game where you play Mario as you go up to like free, not Peach, but the other lady. Is it Daisy from Donkey Kong? Is that one called Donkey Kong? The one that was featured in the King of Kong. It probably is called Donkey Kong. I'm thinking of the character, so I'm like, is the game actually called that? Where he's throwing barrels at you? But yeah, man. I didn't even think about that actually. It's like Pac-Man and Mario. So any other characters or games from like that era that like been just like still getting releases like that have been prolific since then? I mean, maybe Pac-Man not so much, but for sure, like Mario like anchors effing Nintendo's hardware. So yeah, but Pac-Man's still around and kicking. There's like a new one that just came out, like the Tunnel something. Anywho, Pac-Man Championship Edition. Pac-Man Championship Edition DX Plus. This is the one I will recommend because it's really fun. It's got the whole like ghosts. If I'm not, I think this is a cross-gen actually, because I think I played this on PS4. It's like one of my most watched videos on my channel. Oh, I could be wrong. It might not be cross-gen, and it came out then. But it says play on Xbox One, so it is backwards compatible. So yeah, this one's fun just because it's got like, it's really cool what they did. It's basically like the I guess like I'm trying to think of an analogy. If you look at like the new Streets of Rage or the new Turtles 2D fighting games, or beat 'em ups rather, where they took like all the mechanics in like a game that weren't just like make this really hard so you like the people playing it have to die. Or I'm sorry, the people playing it will die a bunch and then put quarters in the machine and then we'll make a lot of money. As opposed to that, they like actually put like mechanics into the game where it's like you can do all these things to link your combos or like fight enemies and like not or like have like more modern mechanics. And like this one was like like one of those where it's just like they just went to like 11 on the like how weird can it get. And it's just like you have like trains of ghosts that you can get, and then just like you could get like a power ball and just eat the ball, and it's quite satisfying and a fun game. But yes, anyway, Pageant General, Peggle, Penalty Saver Connect, Oh wow, Penny Arcade episode 1 and 2. I mean, these are on Steam probably, so, but they're being left behind. Very Dark on Rare Replay. Fantasy Star 2, backwards compatible. Pinball Effects 2. Ping Pong. This might be one of the free ones. Maybe? Let's see. It is free. Oh. Turn to pinball. There you go. Ping Pong Connect. Planets Under Attack. Plants vs. Zombies. Portal Still Alive. Prince of Persia. Backwards compatible. Prison Architect Xbox 360 edition. Wow, there's all these like 360 edition games that are just like dead. Or not dead, but like, you know, they're just, as we can see, like not being brought forward. So it's a whole thing. Prize Driver Connect. Puzzle Arcade. Puzzle Bobble Live, even though it says Bust a Move Live, so I'm guessing that's just one of those. What's one of those examples? Like that it's called something else in Japan versus America. I can't think of. Resident Evil Biohazard, but yeah, I didn't realize that Bust a Move and Puzzle Bobble were the same name. But then, is it usually called Bust a Move? I feel there's one of these that was like in the video earlier. I could go and check, but I guess I never put that together. Anyway, but I never see it called Puzzle Bobble. It's usually called Bust a Move. Anyway, Bust a Move Live. Puzzle Chronicles. Puzzle Fighter HD. Puzzle Quest, dude. This game sold a ton of copies. Like I could never get into them, honestly. So, but that's just me. Puzzle Quest 2. You know what? Thinking about it, maybe these were like the precursors to Candy Crush, because it's like for some reason, like these Puzzle Quest games, like they sold it like gajillion. Okay, I don't know how many copies they sold, but they were like always at the top of the sales chart, just like really selling good, if I'm not mistaken, back in the olden times. And I guess like thinking about it, it's like maybe they're just like a precursor to Candy Crush, or like maybe match 3 games. Simplicity is the what's the word? There's like a phrase or something about simplicity being the whatever of something. I can't remember how it goes, but yeah. Anyway, Puzzle Quest, Puzzle Quest 2, Puzzle Quest Galactrix, Puzzle Geddon. Or maybe it was on DS that those were selling really good, but like I remember they just were always like really selling well. Kicks Plus or whatever that's how do you say that? Quake Arena Arcade. Oh, it's got Bethesda on it. This is after the acquisition of it, I imagine, then? $5. Oh, this is weird, dude. I used to play a lot of Quake, and like just seeing the screenshot, it's like, dude, this looks just like Quake 3. Like, this is a good port, because it's like, it's just visually evocative of, like, it kind of makes me want to just buy it and play it. I used to play a lot of Quake, man. Anyway. Anywho. Yeah, I'm kind of curious why they haven't done like the Quake, or why Quake hasn't gotten the treatment like the current, like the modern Dooms have, with like that reboot. I would like to see something like that, or just like not, or like maybe go the opposite direction, right? Or just like make it like more of like what it was, which is super fast, crazy weapons like railgun, nail gun, rockets, Gibbs up the wazoo. Like up the Gibbs that they explode into. Yeah, hit software. Okay, this is probably after the acquisition. Oh, it says System Link 1, dude. This is a System Link game. As I was like mentioning earlier, but yeah, this was after the acquisition of id Software by Bethesda, who's still around on like Tango GameWorks and Arcane Austin, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Quantum Conundrum. I think this is like a Portal clone. I played a bit of it, but I never finished it. But it's not like narratively probably as good. But if you're into that. All right, RBI Baseball 14. RBI Baseball back in the day though on NES, I do enjoy that game. I think. Never mind. Let's just keep going. I did say something earlier about like puzzle games, roguelikes, roguelikes and souls-likes. I'm not too into puzzle games. Sports games unless they're arcadey, but like back in the day, it's like I feel like, but that's the thing is like I feel like back in the day, like more sports games were like more arcadey because they couldn't really get the simulation like layer down, make it be super like photo visio realistic. But then but once that happened, I feel like we don't have like games like these as like much because Super Mega Baseball I played. I don't know if I picked up the second one, but like yeah, dude, it just even baseball for me is like a sport I don't really care for because it's kind of slow and boring. But like even the arcade version of stuff like this, I would play back in the day. But like lately, it's just like, nah, man, you can pay me to pay MLB The Show. But yeah, that's kind of an interesting data point to think about. Like we kind of got away from like the fun arcadey sports games, like NBA Jam and stuff, and like it's now about like super realism. But then it's like, anyway, continuing on, Radiant Silver Gun. Sega Soccer Slam. It's on here. Yeah, I got it. Dude, Radiant Silver Gun. I played this a lot when it came out, and I just like fell off, and I never finished it. And it's like, dude, this game's hard. I just want to say, yeah. Unless you're really, really good at 2D shooters, just like Ikaruga. It's like, yeah, but it's also by Treasure. But like, yeah, it's one of those. If that's your cup of tea, go for it. It's backwards compatible though, so yeah to that. Rainbow Islands, Towering Adventure, Rascals, Raw. What's that say? Something. I can't read. That's too small. Something indeed, Chris. What is what? Oh, Realms of Ancient War. Hack and slash. Rayman 3. Ooh, Raystorm HD. I should pick this up. Is it a PS1 game? Raystorm? I feel like that name is like, I should know it, but it's, looking at it, it's just a 2D shooter though, so, $15 for this? Yeah, it's kind of steep. Taito. But then it's like, it's not going to be available anymore, so, I'll consider it. $15, dude. Resident Evil 2 Revelations. I believe this is also like the first episode is free, but like the rest, because it's a season pass style, or not season pass. It's episodic, right? So the first episode is free, but there are multiple episodes. Yeah, there's 4 episodes. $6 a pop. Apparently, you can play as Wesker in that one. Reaction Rally. I have that game. I've not played the Revelations ones. Though I think 2 is more of like, I'm not gonna get too into Resident Evil, but like they basically, what they did was like, at some point they're like, okay, each one of these, the spin-off series is gonna be like this thing that we tried with the main series. So Revelations 2 at least is more like Resident Evil 0, or the one with Rebecca and Billy, where it's like you've got the 2 characters that share resources as they go through. Or can it be played co-op? It's possibly also co-op like Resident Evil 5 as well, right? The two dual protagonist style. 5 and 6, right? Or 5 and up. Well, 5. No, not 5 and up, but like 5 and 6, because that's the Sheva, Chris, and all the different team ups on 6 for the campaigns, except for Ada's. Yeah. Moving on. Because why are we talking about Resident Evil here? It's a known quantity. It doesn't need to get talked about by me on this. Reaction Rally, Connect, Red Faction, Battlegrounds, Red Johnson's Chronicles, Recoil, Liberator, Renegade Ops, Res HD, Risk, Urban Assault. Oh, these are not coming forward. I think there's already a version of Risk, maybe, like on the modern stuff, but maybe not. Robo Blitz, Rock of Ages, Rocket Knight. I think this got a recent collection / remaster re-release. Either recently or like it's going to be out soon, if I'm not mistaken. So I was looking at it on the store. Anyhow, on PSN or PS5 on the PSN store. Rocket Riot, Rocket Bowl, Rotastic, or Rotastic, I don't know. What? What the F is this? Is that a Viking? It's $1. What the F is going on here? What is this game? Is it a platformer? I don't know, dude. There's like a lot of stuff on. This is a very busy user interface and just like a lot of stuff on screen. It looks like you're just like throwing the character to collect stuff. Anyway, what the F is it called as far as like the genre? It says action adventure platformer. Okay. 2D arcade game. What? Okay, very simple spinning game mechanics. Okay, I was like, dude, what the F? So you're gonna collect all that junk on screen, I guess. R-type dimensions. Russian attack. Expatriate. Oh, and then there's the original that's not coming forward. Oh, neither of them are coming forward. Jeez, Konami. With another... Oh, I guess, yeah. Maybe guess it's maybe based on one of their arcade games. I just never knew Konami was like as prolific in the arcade releases as they are. Too bad I hate them. Sacred Citadel. 7 Max Beyond Time. Oh, Telltale. 7 Max Save the World. Yeah, I've never played their stuff like before Walking Dead, or their like 7 Max stuff, or the Back to the Future game, like more lighthearted stuff, like the less like M-rated, super like intense stuff. So I should probably give it a try. Samurai Showdown. Oh wait. 7 Max Beyond Time. 7 Max Save the World. Samurai Showdown 2. Sanctum 2. Okay, wait, where's Sanctum 1 at? What is this? Is it actually a sequel? Sequel to the world's first... Oh. Wait, what? Tower Defense FPS Hybrid. What? I mean, I hate Tower Defense, but that's an interesting combination. But then it's like, dude, no thank you. I imagine now if I just like go into first person to like shoot the stuff as it's like, you know, attacking the towers, but it's pass. Who published this? Reverb Communications Inc. Okay. Scary Girl. Seen it. Movie night. Schizoid. Scramble. Scrap metal. Also, I muted the video feed, so it's like if you're wondering like why it's not doing this, the little sounds as I like scroll, that's why I didn't unmute it when I went over to this from the Xbox One or Series X rather. What did I have open? I was like, oh, rare replay. So I was like, yeah, let me open this and then talk over it. But yeah, scrap metal. Oh, another Konami. Jeez. Sea Life Safari. Section 8. Prejudice. Sega Bass Fishing. Oh, Sega Vintage Collection Golden Axe. They're making a new Golden Axe if I'm not mistaken, right? Like they have that initiative where they're remaking a bunch of games. It's like Jet Set Radio or Jet Grind Radio, Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe, Shinobi. Oh man, effing Shinobi, dude. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not gonna get too into Shinobi. I was about to get a bit too into Shinobi, but we're gonna move on. But I'm looking for let's just say I'm looking forward to Shinobi. Golden Axe, we'll see. They tried it before and it was not a good 3D game. Sega Vintage Collection Monster World. Sega Vintage Collection Streets of Rage. You know what? I didn't know that they had like all these out, because I'm so used to like the compilations with like all the games on them. But then I guess because they've got the compilations, I don't need these. So they probably have the compilations probably have Toe Jam and Earl or whatever. So, but I guess it's nice that they have like the standalone versions of like whatever series if you're into that. So yeah, but these are backwards compatible, so no reason to really spend too much time here. Shadow Assault Tenshu. Dude, Tenshu needs a new game. Tenshu needs a new game. Like after wait, is this backwards compatible? Okay, cool. Because I was like, I think the last Tenchu game was on 360, but it was like a different style. Wait, what? I'm sorry, that's developed by From Software and published by From Software. Okay. I'm not sure if like the spelling's different, if it's the same From Software, but oh, this is not what I was thinking. There's like another Tenchu game that's on 360 that's after Wrath of Heaven. That's actually like a legit like Tenchu game, but I think like this is, I don't know if this is the last one, but like yeah, dude, it's like Tenchu should be brought back in the era of Ghost of Tsushima, and now we got. I mean, it's whatever. I think Ghost of Tsushima was like so effing good, and then like it took took Ubisoft forever to finally get a stealth entry in the feudal Japan era, but then yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about Effing Shadow, but it's like when Tenchu, I'm sorry, not Tenchu, but when effing Ghost of Tsushima exists, it's like that's a really good samurai game, and there's some ninja stuff in it when you can sneak around. Or there's a stealth layer, but like yeah, man, that's like we haven't had like a proper like stealth ninja game in such a long time. I feel like in that style in like 3D, not like the effing Mark of the Ninja that was on this video earlier. That's also a decent one. Though there is like that one I can't think of. There's like a indie / smaller game. There's like two of them. I'm blanking on the name, but yeah, I haven't played it. I think I have both of them, but yeah. Anywho, Shadow Complex. This one's quite good. Metroidvania. Shank 2. Oh no, Shank 1. Shinobi. I just mentioned this game, but not this one specifically. I was more talking about the PS2 version. I mean, the Genesis version is pretty effing good though. Like, there's 2 or 3 Genesis games. The one where you ride on the horse at the like that one stage, so good. Anyway, that's yeah. I'm trying not to. Duh. Shotest Shogi, Shred Nebula, Sign Mora, Ski Race, Skulls of the Shogun. Not Bring Back Forward, but it's totally on modern hardware past the 360, and probably on Steam for sure. Skydive. Oh, I forgot to say. Ski Race, Connect, Skydive. Wait, do you just like? Oh, I gotta see this. There was that like Wii Sports Resort 2 or Wii Sports Resort or Wii Sports 2. Wii Sports Resort like Skydive. Whatever. This is actually a skydiving game. I'm curious how this works, but oh no, screenshot's not loading. Like, what do you even do? But this, okay, it's kind of neat. Like, cause I was like, okay, well, like, what do you do if you're just like going like jumping out of something and falling down? Like, but these look like more like the scroll suits that you can like actually guide. So maybe there's more to it. But isn't that in one of those Ubisoft games where they have like a bunch of like random racing things? Anywho, Slender the Arrival, Small Arms, Soul Trio Solitaire, Sonic 4 Episode 2, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic the Fighters, Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1. And these are all backwards compatible, so you know. South Park Let's Go Tower Defense Play, South Park Tinnerman's Revenge. I'm curious if these are any good. I mean, it's a tower defense game, so probably, I mean, the tower defense does not make up a D as well. But I have no idea, like, how Tinnerman's Revenge is. But yeah, man, I think, what's Stick of Truth? Stick of Truth, really good. I have no idea if it's, like, anything like Stick of Truth. It probably isn't, but it's, well, I guess I could click and see, huh? What is this? But then it says Tinnerman's Revenge, so, like, you're probably not even playing, you know, as, yeah, I was about to say. Oh, this looks like a, yeah, no thank you. This looks like some sort of like co-op 4-player platformer or like something or other. Poochoo. It's South Park, man. Let's see. Army of Ginger Robots. Superhero alter egos. Oh man. Oh yeah, platformer. Space Arc, Space Channel 5 Part 2. Was this brought forward to something else? I feel like this is on other stuff besides this. Probably, possibly. Also, yeah, dude, like, when can we get more Space Channel 5s, man? Anyway. Space Giraffe. Space Invaders Extreme. Space Invaders Infinity Gene. Spare Parts. Explosion Man. SpongeBob's. I said SpongeBob's. Plural. SpongeBob SquarePants Underpants Slam. Spyglass Board Games. Stacking. Star Raiders. State of Decay. Storm. I think this has like a remaster / re-release, but for sure State of Decay 2 is on modern hardware. State of Decay 3, wasn't there like a, yeah, they're like the, it was more of a cinematic trailer, but it looks like it had some gameplay elements at this year's Summer Game Fest. I almost said not E3, but I guess I'll just stop calling it that, because it's like, you know, let's stop being silly about it. Anyway, Storm. I mean, or you can still be silly about it, or call it Key 3, it's a whole thing. I almost went to a whole tangent about the whole, like, that one year on like, for E3, they, like, let us actually download the, like, E3 demos of some of the games on 360, at least, for, like, Lost Planet and some other, at least maybe 2 other games, but, like, that hasn't been a thing since that E3, I feel, so it's like, that's kind of effed up, but that'd be nice, you know, if everything's all digital now, how come we can't play the effing, you know, early demos of games? Just saying. Anyway, I mean, okay. Not that, like, I would care, because I don't really play game demos, but, like, when it's, like, a highly anticipated game, and it's like, oh, you know, like, that's something, like, whatever, it's fine. It's like, you know, once you play enough demos, it's like, or even beyond that, right? If it's like, something I'm not a fan of, or, like, it's, like, a known quantity, if it's, like, you know, if it's a series or something. So if it's not in, like, a genre of something I care about, or something I'm a fan of, I probably wouldn't care anyway. So, forget what I just said. But, like, it would be nice to get those, just to have, like, excitement during E3 time again. Because now we just got trailers, and, like, that's it, and it's... Anyway. It's just the same as it was, but it's, like, the way it was not good. So it's like, it could be better, I guess, is what I'm saying. Like Kratos says, we should be better, or we can be better, or we need to be better. What is... I'm sorry, but this... I'm looking at this, I'm like, so do you play the weather in this, or... Indie Pub. Physics-based puzzle platform. National phenomenon to guide a simple seed to fertile soil. Kind of like Flower, but not. Actually, it's not like Flower at all, but still. It's very, like, nature-y, I guess. Strania. I don't know how that's pronounced. Backwards compatible. We're not checking it out. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting. Street Fighter 3 Online Edition. Street Fighter 2, which was in the vintage whatever thingy. Do I have this? I have it on PS3. I don't know if I've got it here. I do. I really like their strike. I'm glad it was at Evo, dude, because it's like, yeah, man. Whatever. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's like, yeah, Street Fighter 3, high level, pretty effing good. Street Fighter 2. Okay. Anyway, Strider. Whoa, Strider's not coming forward. This are being brought forward. Strider is really good. I have this on PS4. It's $1.49 apparently. Yeah, I was gonna say this is on PS4, so this must be a crash gen, but if you've not played it, it's worth checking out. $1.49, worth it. Super Contra. I think I'll make a second video here. This is over 90 minutes, so if I can get through this entire thing in the arcade section, I'll just make a second video. And just, like, you know, gosh, like, as I said, I'm like, I don't know if I should do that, Chris. No, please, but it's fine, whatever. We'll just go down the entire list of, like, everything, and I'll just say my personal choices of, like, what is, like, worth checking, and, like, try to stay away from anecdotes. Anyway, Super Contra. And I guess, like, anything that says Xbox One, I'll skip over because it's backward compatible. Like Super Meat Boy. Super Time Force. Super Street Fighter 2. Turbo HD Remix? I'm guessing that's what the T stands for. Well, it says THD, right? It doesn't even say THDR or THD Remix, but yeah. Switchball. Sensible World of Soccer. Siberia 2. Takedown. Red Saber. Tecmo Bowl Throwback. Tempest. I think I have this one. I saw, like, back in the day, like, I was reading a blog one of my friends wrote. It's a long story of how I just stumbled upon that. And they're like, oh man, Tempest's really good. But then I've never played it. It's a OG pre-crash game, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. Terraria 360 edition. This is on PS4, Xbox One, and PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. So yeah, Texas Hold'em, Blue Coats, North vs. South, The Bridge. Oh, here we go. Dishwasher versus. Alright, Dishwasher VS. I don't know if that's. Anyway. Fancy Pants Adventures. You know what? Since I already have a link to that stuff, I'm not gonna make a second video about the stuff that's on sale, but I will highlight it at the end here. I'll try to if I can fit it in the time limit, but I don't think I will. I'm looking at the timer like an hour 40. But then I guess if I have to go 2 parts, I'll go ahead and do it, so whatever. The Maw, The Path of Go, Walking Dead Michonne Episode 1, Walking Dead Season 2, Wolf Among Us, man. Still waiting for that sequel. It got delayed. Now I'm worried because it's like layoffs and I'm not sure. Oh, I really was looking forward to this second game in this. I bought the flippin', yeah man, Expanse game, so I was hoping Telltale's back, but then maybe Telltale's not back. No. Things on Wheels. Oh, also not being brought forward. Check it out while you can. It's on Steam, right? Things on Wheels. Thunderwolves. Time Pilot, another Konami game. Tikal, or however that's pronounced. TNT Racers. Torchlight. Totem Ball. Actually, no, this is on here. Because Torchlight 2 and Torchlight 3 I have on my PS4, PS5. Okay, I've got this on here. So yeah, if this is backwards compatible, which it looks like it is, I could play this on my Series X, stream it. And then play the other 2 and be like, yeah, that was Torchlight. Anyway. Totem Ball. Tower Blocks Deluxe. Track and Field. Trials Fusion. Trials HD. Twisted Pixel Games Bundle. Oh, this isn't backwards compatible, so it's got all the games on it, but it's not all of them being brought forward. But maybe they are individually being brought forward, because Miss Explosion Man was. I'd have to check the Maw and Explosion Man separately in Comic Jumper or whatever that other game is. Alright, we're currently at the U's. I'm at like an hour 43, so if the video ends abruptly, that means it just did the thing where it like crashes / runs out of whatever when it's at the time. But then there's been an update to OBS, so who knows, right? We'll just keep going. Oh, Ugly Americans Apocalypse Getting Unbound Saga. Only 2 games there, I wasn't expecting that. Valiant Hearts. This is a cross-gen game because it's on PS4 and Xbox One. Valiant Hearts FOJ. Flames of Judgment. I have this on PS3. It's backwards compatible, but it's Konami, so I'm not gonna. Oh, Vigilante 8 Arcade. Not picking this up. Yeah, there's like a bunch of games that got put on PS5's classic air quote section recently, but I'm holding out hope they keep up the good work with that, but I'm not This is the first 2 games, right? If I'm not mistaken. Because I read this last time I was in here. But yeah, dude, they added Sly Cooper. One of my favorite. Well, not one of the greats, I'll say. G Police, Jeanne d'Arc from PSP, which was also a really good game. Is this the first 2 games? Let's see. Oh, it's not the sequel as well, but that's fine. Wait, what is this? High Octane Pack. What is the High Octane Pack? Let's see. I need to look up a list of like DLC that's worth getting. Oh, more cars. 2 new arenas. That's a bummer. It's literally stuff that's not in the game that they added. I'm curious if it was in the original version. 6-wheel armored car. I mean, it's Activision, so I should have been like, suspect from like the start there, but not knowing that was there, then I'm like, oh, well, I will, sight unseen, get this Activision game, and then like, seconds later be like, oh, content withheld. Didn't see that coming, but I should have. Virtua Fighter 2. Virtua Fighter 5. Final Showdown. Virtual on Ontario Tanagram. Or Ontario Tanagram. Voodoo Dice. The Walking Dead. I gets my complete seal of approval. If you've not played it, I'm not going to say anything as not to spoil anything that you might not know about. Warworld. Warlords. Warlords. Warp. Watchmen Part 2. Way of the Dog. Okay. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Wiki, A Fable of Souls. Ooh, Wing Commander Arena. I did. Is this a single player? I might pick it up. I love me some Wing Commander, dude. Oh, it's got 2. Is that 2 stars or 2.5 stars? Not a good rating. Oh, it is single player. What? 4 modes of play, 9 maps. I don't know. There's a trial. Capital. Oh, free ship. I mean, I think the problem is like visually. Actually, this does not look good. But it's like that. Looks like a product of the times, but not. Yeah, not spectacularly blowing me away visually. See, I'm curious about the single player thing. Like, is it actually like a campaign, or is it just like a couple missions? I'd have to check. But yeah, dude. Wing Commander. I already talked about my love of like, Rogue Squadron, flight combat stuff, like Colony Wars. What's that one game? Dark Light Conflict, Stuff like that. Wing Commander's up there too. Ace Combat. But yeah. Winter Bottom and the Pi game. This is backwards compatible, so I shouldn't. Why am I doing this? Sorry, it's $10 for Winter Bottom. Wits and Wagers. Wolfenstein 3D. World Puzzle. Worms. Not brought forward. Worms 2 Armageddon. I think I already have this. Maybe? Okay, I was about to say, I think when this first came out, I just like immediately bought it because I was like, ooh, Worms 2. Back in the day, I played a lot of Worms. I want to say Worms 2, actually. Worms 2 Armageddon, I never got to play because it was like, that was like a expansion / follow-up that I was like, never got to play Worms 2, man. I played a lot of that. Anyway, Worms Revolution, Worms Ultimate Mayhem, Wolf of the Battlefield, Commandos 3, Ricketeer, Connect, Wreck Revenge Revisited. Say that 3 times fast. Next. Nothing this year. No Xenoblade, Xenochronicles. Whatever. Yar's Revenge. Yar Kung Fu. I'm not well, I don't know if like the current Yar's Revenge, but there's like they're like made like another Yar's game recently, if I want to say. Or they're going to. I don't know if it's like tied into this, but like they're actually like Atari's done this thing where they've like brought back some of their older stuff, but they're like making the more modern versions. But like I don't. It's whatever. I saw like some sort of like interview with like the new CEO person. So, but they're like trying to like leverage their IP in like a new way. But we'll see. I feel I'm not gonna go into it, but it's like yeah. Anyway, ER Kung Fu, Yoho Kablamo, Yosmin Live, Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Decade Duels Plus, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels. Do you believe in the heart of the cards? It's time to duel. I'm sorry, I could help myself. Zite 2, or Zite Square. I'm pretty sure it's a 2 though. Xenoclash 2. Dude, I've had Xenoclash and Xenoclash 2 in my backlog for forever. I didn't even know there was like an Ultimate Edition. Oh, this is Xenoclash, the first one, actually. How much is this? $10? Let's see. I'm trying to think. There should be like a thing, right? Yeah, first person melee game, right? It says first person puncher, but that's. I don't think that's. Anyway. I would like to play this eventually, but I just, yeah, so many games this year. And then that's why my backlog is so big. Yeah, these being brought forward. I'm 1,000% sure they're on Steam though. So yeah, Zombie Driver HD, Zombie Wranglers, Zuma's Revenge. All right, that was these, and then numbers. 0 Day Attack on Earth, 0D Beat Drop, 10 Frame Bowling, Connect, 1942 Joint Strike, 3-Point Contest, Connect, and 3D Ultra Mini Golf. So yeah, that's all the arcade games. I made it through all of them. Oh yeah, and then I guess before I end this year, I think I'll come back with a second video. But home, right? It's a pinned stuff. Let me pick up my stuff I've got on here. Brink, not so much. I think I have this already, right? So I don't want to double dip, but I think I will end up getting it, but I don't know, dude. It's like, I feel like it should be on effing Game Pass, or it should be like brought forward. They own Bethesda now, so it's like, whatever, man. I think, oh, wait. Is this not, hold on. Are none of these coming forward? Because I feel like Child of Eden I've seen on the Series S and next door. Brink is, how much is Brink? I think this is like, oh, $3, dude. Okay, good. I was about to say, I'm not about to spend if it's substantially a lot. But yeah, I picked up Hybrid, so let's get effing Eternal Sonata. This is not on the PS3 store, so this is the only way I can get this game unless I pick it up off eBay. And, I'm not picking it up off eBay, so I've been meaning to buy this game forever, dude. This game came out like close to the launch of the 360, and I've been like, oh man, Eternal Sonata, and now I'm finally getting it. So huzzah! Yes, from the years of 2004 to 2024. Or however long ago 360 was. No, 2004. It had to been after that, dude. Like 2000. I don't know when, but it's like 2004. I was still in high school. Well, I wasn't still in high school, but I was in college. But there was. It was definitely not. It was definitely not 360 time, was it? It might have been, dude. I should look it up. It's whatever. Anyway, Eternal Sonata. Huzzah. These are all pinned though, so it's like, yeah, Hybrid I picked up. Let me launch this real quick. Oh, snap. I didn't even mean to do that. I just want to see if it's like got an offline mode. It probably doesn't. That's fine. No! Don't stop. But yeah, like I said that one video where like, you know, I think I was talking about like how PS3 is just so terrible on like all the background features. It's like background downloading, etc., etc. Or like you couldn't do like the multitasking is like non-existent on PS3 for so long, and then like when you finally got it, it was still like not good. And then like even here, it's like, all right, I'm gonna download a game. I'm gonna play a game. Can't download and play. So yeah. I don't have the sound on right now, so I'm just gonna skip this and hope it can play. Oh, never mind. I didn't want to skip it, but then I didn't want to. Oh, the sound's not on. So. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna skip this. Alright, there we go. And let's see what happens. Can I play this game? Oh no! I can't. Xbox Live required. Curses. Foiled again. Well, just like, oh, it's, at least unlike Gotham Imposters, right? At least the servers are still online, so whatever. I should have looked that up beforehand. It's like, what, $5 though? So maybe it's actually good, but it's like, I'm never gonna play it, so whatever. Maybe it's bad for it. Maybe, yeah. Actually, hold on, let me check this real quick. Child of Eden. Let's see if this is on the Xbox store on Series X. Before I spend money on this. $30, dude. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's look it up. Let's look it up on the Series X. Let me turn it on and plug it back in. I'll come back to these. Bring us $3. I'll go and get it. It's three effing dollars, or is it $1.50? Whatever. It's cheap. It's not a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna get it, download it, and it's gonna be like, you also need online to play this game. Though I could have sworn bots was like a thing with this game, as far as like whatever. Anywho, please don't turn off your console. Oh, I was supposed to go over the games that are on sale. Let me check this real quick for effing this game by the guy. Everyday shooter. Not everyday shooter. Effing uh-oh, what's going on? Please don't turn off your console. Is it like... Oh no, did it freeze? No, we're good. What just happened? Did it buy? Did it go through? Okay, we're good. Jeez. That had me nervous. I was like, why is the screen not like, yeah. Okay, well I can unpin these now that I own them. So... Oh, hold on, Eternal... Oh, hold up, dude. The Brink one is like being weird. How do I unpin this? Hold on, is it downloading this? Or is it like being dumb? Let me see. There should be a download thingy on here somewhere. Okay, cool. Pending. Alright, Child of Eden. Let me turn my Series X on and I'll look it up on there. Then I will... I guess I'll go through everything that's on sale. Then I'll just go through the store and like get stuff that I've got. Like this, what's left of the $100 that I started the video with. And then that's that, man. And then that's, pour one out for 360 digital games. 360 Marketplace. It's such a bummer, dude, because it's like, I don't trust Nintendo because they killed the eShop. And like, just, multiple times over. Virtual Console. Like, this was like the first iteration of the 360, or kind of the first iteration of the 360 is like, or the Xbox's online stuff for games, online store. The PS3 one is like the first one for PlayStation. Because I'm saying like kind of the first one, because there was like DLC for OG Xbox games through Xbox Live, though. It wasn't like an actual like storefront, But the thing why I'm so like upset about it is like, like I said in previous videos, it's not like you go to iTunes and they're like, oh, we're just gonna we're just gonna turn the off switch on, or we're gonna hit the off switch and it's gone. And it's like, what? You have like however many years of like games and like just whatever on here, and like you can't migrate it, or just like they abandoned the backwards compatibility thing and like, you know, don't. It's like licensing, but then they spend like 70 billion to buy Activision Blizzard. Okay, so this does not this does not compute when it's like, oh, you know, we can't afford the Ferrari license in our games in Forza or whatever license in Forza, so we're just gonna let it lapse. Delist it. Can't buy it. Sorry. Efforts. And then it's like, yeah, man, what's up with that? But what am I looking for? It should show up in the recently whatever, which is kind of weird that it tracks you on 360 as well. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Oh, actually, long story here. Oh yeah, because I have money on my account, right? I think I might actually pick up some stuff on Series X as well. But like Dragon Age 2, I picked up Ultimate Edition of this, used from GameStop. It hasn't gotten here, so I'm not sure if it actually works. But actually, my card still like got stuff in it. Yeah. But you know, if I've still got enough left over, I can pick these up. $31 worth of stuff. $31 worth of stuff. But yeah, where's the is it in here? Oh, I should look up Splinter Cell, dude. Don't get me started on that. It's not effing in here, is it? Effing, it should be. It should be wishlisted. There it is, Child of Eden. It's $30 effing. It's on the Series X store, Series S store. It's not going anywhere. Conquer Live and Reloaded, yeah. See, now I'm just like, everything in here is just like, waiting pattern. If it were to be like at least a couple bucks off, I'm still bummed out about the Uncharted Arms thing. I would have picked it up. And it got delisted, so it's whatever. But yeah, dude, pour one out for Arcane. See, here's the weird thing about this, right? Is because these games, the studios that made them were owned by Xbox. I was gonna like buy all this stuff on my Xbox and then play it going forward, but then like not only were they like unilateral surrender, we're gonna make all our third party or all our games we're putting everywhere, right? Every screen's an Xbox, so it's like there's no reason to like care about exclusives anymore on the platform, or just like I can just I'll just buy these on PS5 now because it's like, okay, well, if I don't have to worry about the future versions being exclusive, well, it doesn't. In this specific instance, they closed Arcane down, so there's not going to be another Dishonored. I mean, okay, Arcane Austin's gone. Arcane France, Lyon, still around. They could be another Dishonored, but like effing, you know, like even if they make one, it's not guaranteed to be exclusive. So it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna like just wishlist these on my PS5 and get them there. And then, you know, if there's another one, I'll just wait for it to go exclusive or, you know, go multi-platform or whatever their strategy is. Because it's like effing, I picked up effing, sorry to get like all ranty here. Deathloop 2, it's like I had all this stuff I was gonna like get on here because I was like, I don't know what they're gonna do with their like IPs as far as like when they make more of these. So like that effing Tokyo Ghostwire, I was gonna, you know, pick up all that stuff on here. But now they close those studios and it's like, well, not only do you not get another one, but like if we do, just like Hi-Fi Rush and the other stuff they put out, it's like, oh, it'll be effing whatever. So I love how I just said that. It's gonna be whatever. Okay, so $15 for Splinter Cell. I'll check to see what the price is on Xbox, the OG one, or sorry, 360. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place here, but like, yeah, I kind of messed up that rant, but basically, there's no reason for me to care about like any of the exclusives, because it's like, yeah, if it doesn't matter like when, it's a matter of if. So it's like, or no, I'm sorry. If and when, which is like eventually, right? So it's like if all their exclusives eventually like come to like, you know, PlayStation, like what's the point of effing caring about them when they're on Xbox? It's like, because it's like it's like the way they said it, they left the door open. So it's like, okay, well, I was going to wait for these and pick them up on here, but now that I didn't, and you did that, no reason to. But yeah, dude, I picked this up at the holiday sale or end of the year sale, like last year before it got announced for PS5. So I'm kind of salty about that one, but it's whatever, dude. So I'll probably just see. I kind of want to buy it again too, just to like be like, but then it's like that it all goes to like effing Microsoft, just to like be like, okay, well, I'm not going to support your platform, and like, but then that's like they get the money anyway, so it's like a lose-lose. It's like you're not going to win, and like Tango is still gone, so it's like they're not getting any of that. It's just super annoying. But yeah, like when the heavy hitters like like Gears or Hellblade start coming over, then it's like, why do I even have this plan? Like, why do I even have an Xbox? It's like at this point, it's just like a year or however long before they put their exclusives on PS5 and then maybe Switch successor if they do that. It's like it's just like so I can play it sooner, but which is nice, but it's like, dude, it's like, I mean, it's on the one hand, okay, it's kind of a good thing because it's like if every game came out everywhere, like it would end the console wars and all this fanboy nonsense. But that's never gonna happen because Nintendo's gonna like never. Nintendo's never gonna like effing do that, dude. Nintendo would like never put their stuff out anywhere else except for on their platform, and it's a whole thing. But like Xbox and PlayStation have found themselves in their arms race of like just what happened to the Soviet Union when they like ran out of money and collapsed. It's like effing, the cost of like unsustainable development for like the bangers like Starfield and Forza and Hellblade, like they had billions and billions of dollars. It's like, it's gotta cost. And somehow Microsoft, even though they have more money than everybody, was like, we're not gonna do this anymore. But yeah, I was looking for that one game, and it's on here for $30, so I'm not picking it up right now. Let me go back to the thingy, and I'll go down the list of the games that are on sale. Let me pull it up on my phone real quick. Hold up, let me get it, and then I'll be done. And that's it, man. That's pour one over 360 in the marketplace. I might come back over here and pick up those games though, but maybe I won't, because I'll have already spent the money. Okay, hold up. Let me switch HDMI cables real quick. But yeah, dude, effing this gen, I feel like is where Xbox just like completely collapsed as a brand. Like it was all this year too, dude. It was just like bad thing after bad thing after bad thing, and now it's just like I don't even like. Okay, dead to me. Let me unpin these real quick. It'd be cool if they revisited Brink, honestly. I'll like now that all this stuff is like not on the. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Like all this stuff is basically just gone forever. It's like I'll probably play through some like It's like this is like a dead, well, not dead platform, but like you can still. I mean, you can still find stuff if it. Well, arcade games not so much. Those are all digital only, but like effing some of these on demand games, right? Those you could still find like on eBay and stuff. I think that's the other thing. Like Xbox just stepped on like a giant rake on so many things because it's like with Game Pass, ownership is such a big thing now, and it's like in the era of streaming and paywalls and like the paywall hell that we live in, it's like. And they raised prices, and it's just like, dude, you don't own those games, and that's like a really big thing. More people are like becoming aware of, and like physical, sure, is like not the majority and like less than it was, but I think that's the thing people care about. And like with Game Pass, like even though it's like super convenient, you don't own any of that, and like it's just not a. It's in the air, and it's just like not in. It's not in like in the wind is not blowing in their favor for that. As far as like, oh yeah, you get all these games, blah blah blah, but it's a subscription, and once you cancel it, you'll look back and be like, dude, where'd all my games go? So I'm really interested to see how this develops as far as Game Pass and like when next gen happens, and then it's like you have like first party games for like the first, or like you've got the entire lineup of Xbox first party because you get it day one, right? Well, depending on the tier, now that they've fumbled that as well, but it's like I'm kind of curious if there's going to be like a bunch of people that are like, oh man, I had Game Pass, but I didn't actually own the games. Now I really don't have any games in my library, so. But I'm sticking with them because it's so expensive to buy a PlayStation or a PC or a Switch successor. So anyway, first up, hold up. Let me sort this by discount. There we go. So, alright. Dead Island. Dead Island. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna go down the list of everything that's discounted and like see how much it is unless I already own it. And if I already own it, I'll just say like how discounted it is. But Dead Island is 95% off. Also, sorry, I will not have like chapter breaks in the video, so I don't know how to do that. Sorry. I would have like where you could just skip ahead, but this is 95% off. Apparently, I already have this game, so I don't know how much it actually is. Does it say the price? No, it doesn't. Oh wait, if I click on it, I'm logged in on the store probably. Let me see. On the marketplace, it's listed as 74 cents. This game is 74 cents right now, less than $1. Dead Island Riptide. Also 95% off, 74 cents. Sure, why not? It's less than $1, dude. Like, when do we ever see these prices? Even in a flash sale, it's like $5, maybe. Like $5 minimum on flash sale. So it's like you don't even see these. Like this fire sale is like, you know, once in a console generation. That's like haven't seen this for PS4 games or Xbox One games. Or like, yeah, it's just like, you know, throwing out the trash, I guess, over there at Xbox. They're like, yeah, who cares? Whatever, pull the plug. Marketplace, F it. Mighty number 9, 95% off. How much is this? Mighty number 9. I have not played this game. I've heard mixed things about it from people that own it. See, now that I'm in like the A to Z section on both, it's got like like the arcade stuff and the on-demand stuff. Kind of weird. Shadow of Mordor's in the M's, but okay. Mordor starts with M, but Shadow does not. So yeah, one of those. Did I pass it? Mighty number 9. Did I pass it? Oh, here it is. Cool. I have this game, but I don't think I actually have it. I like have the PS4 Plus version, but like I don't think I ever bought it. But for $1, dude, I'll get it. Like all this stuff's like $1, dude. There's no way I'm gonna say no to that. Like I just said, it's like, when do we ever get prices like these? So yeah, that's why I led with the stuff that I had that I wanted. So I've already picked it up, and now I can just spin stuff on like stuff that's like, you know, super cheap here. I think there's a limit to like what's gonna be like active downloading, so it might F me here, but we'll see. But yeah, my number 9 $1. Homefront, I am not buying Homefront. No, thank you. I've said this before on a podcast, but like I just always thought the premise was so stupid. The whole like a united Korea attacking America, just also okay. I'm sorry, I'm about to crap on this game, but like, or just the premise, right? Because it's like, what year is this? The game takes place 2027. So 3 years from now, I mean, I could still be proven wrong, but it's like supposedly 3 years from now, a effing United Korea attacks America, and I mean, okay. I say this and I'm like super cynical, right? That being said, hottest day ever just happened, right? Like water, kind of. who knows how that's going to go? Who knows how the whole climate situation is going to like force people from now habitable to in the future uninhabitable parts of the world to like migrate where and like where they're going to migrate to. So I guess, okay, sure, I'll say like asterisk still could happen, but it's 2027. Haven't been a lot of inroads on the whole Korean unification thing, so I don't think it's gonna happen. And I still think it's a stupid premise. And for 50 cents, 50 cents, Chris. 50 cents, Chris. 50 cents. Okay, I might eat my words here and buy it for 50 cents because it's 50 effing cents. Has this ever been 50 cents on Steam? Okay, even if it was 50 cents on Steam, I don't play games on Steam. None of us play games. Okay, that's not true. If you're a PC gamer, you play on Steam. If you're a console gamer, you're like, oh, I have a Steam account. I buy games when they're cheap, but it's like, it'll just sit there until I get around to it. But I never get around to it because my gaming PC has not been upgraded in XYZ. Or my PC gaming, or my PC rig has just been like, you know, because my current PC rig can like only run stuff up to the PS3 360 era, like not beyond. It's a whole thing. I'd have to explain it. But you know what? 50 cents. Maybe I'm wrong, and I can like learn some future guerrilla tactics that we can use in the fight against United Korea when they do invade and attack. So I just went back on my word. It's like I can't say no to 50 cents, even if I think the game is a terrible premise and story idea and is trash. But hey, it's 50 cents. All right, what do we got next? We got Metro 2033. Actually, I have this game already. It's part of the collection. It's like Metro 2033, Metro whatever, and Last Light. There's like a collection of the 3 Metro games. I picked it up already though, so there's like these 2 and the third one. I can't think of the second one, but this is probably really cheap. I'm not picking it up here because I already own this game, and I'm not about to double dip. I might even have it on Steam, but like 74 cents, dude. See, part of my brain is like, oh, but what about the gamer score, Chris? You could like boost your gamer score by getting it. It's like, that's okay. I already own it. And the Metro Last Light, also 95 effing dollar for Metro Last Light, dude. This is a cross-gen because it was on PS4 and Xbox One. I'm curious actually like how it looks and like performs. But basically the premise of this is, I want to say, actually let me look at the 2033 one, because I always get this confused with Stalker, which is in Ukraine, and I believe this is in future Russia. Is it based on it's based on a novel, right, as well. Intensive underground survival. Wait, what? That's it? There's more to it than that, but it's in like future post-apocalyptic, I want to say Russia, but I could be wrong. 2034. Yeah, beneath the ruins of post-apocalyptic Moscow and the tunnels of the metro, the remnants of mankind are besieged by deadly threats from outside and within. You can stalk the catacombs beneath the desolate surface and hunt amidst the poisoned skies above. But rather, all right, that's a good setup. Also, I believe in this one you get to ride a train through like the environments. So you start out in like one. I mean, I haven't played it. I've only seen this in like reviews. But yeah, apparently there's nudity in this game. But yeah, I'm gonna look up like the DLCs that are worth getting, because I honestly don't know, because I think those might go away for some of these. Well, yeah, because it's all getting delisted, right? So I will do that on my own time. I'm not gonna like do another video about like DLCs that are worth getting, but you can like do that on your own if you're interested. Because yeah, sorry, but I will not be reporting back with my findings, because it's very case by case, title by title, game by game, and if you're like not interested in the game, it's like yeah. So it's like yeah, it's very personal taste on that one. Okay, what's next? 95% off Red Faction Guerrilla. Oh, do I have this? I might have this game. I have it on Steam. This is the one with the hammer. But that's the thing, right? There's effing a DLC here. Smasher Pack. There's this. That's the problem, right? It's like the games are on sale, but the DLC, not so much. Smasher Pack. What's in the Smasher Pack? Oh, is there actually? Oh, there's not. I was like, oh, is there actually like a screenshot? Wrecking crew mode. Ain't new wrecking. Oh, multiplayer stuff. Pass. Demons of the Badlands. Oh, all new single player game. Prequel chapter. What? It's $5 though. This is the game is discounted to $5, and it's like as much as a DLC. That's a bummer. I feel like this is on Steam though. I would go back to the Series X and like load up Steam to like look at it and see like, is this on Steam? I should do that. Let's just do that once here for Red Faction Guerrilla and be like, is this on Steam? Is it on Steam with the DLC? That's $5. And then it's like, yeah, you can just, wait for a Steam sale. Because it's not getting delisted from Steam, because they weren't like, hey, let's take all the games that were out in the PS3 and 360 and just throw them in the trash. And just, take them off the store. Who cares? We don't. in this hypothetical scenario, we could say, like, you know, if Valve had enough money to buy Activision Blizzard King, and then be like, oh, look at that. The back end of the stores cost us this much money. We could keep it plugged in and supported forever, but we're not going to. Oh, I guess I could also look up that documentary I was talking about, the one for the Xbox and whatnot. Anyway, First Descendant. I've been playing this. Sorry. I couldn't help myself. That surprised me. Red Faction. Not Red Dead. There we go. Gorilla. Oh, that's. Oh, wait. Remastered. So it's been remastered, apparently? Oops, that was weird. I put the thingy in the wrong spot. Phrasing. Alright, Red Faction Gorilla. I don't think it's on here. Looks like it might have been. Well, they did remaster it, right? So because it's remastered, so it does have like a modern version. When did this come out? 2018? Alright, so not all is not. Well, I guess I'm curious, like, does it have like all the DLC though? Because this doesn't have. Hold on. There's a thing where you can check the. Never mind. That's weird. But yeah, remastered. I don't know. Oh, I'm on the Series X. I can just look it up in the store. Okay, let me go and. When were you born? I was born 1,000 years ago. The year 1000. Just effing. Okay. I was not born in 1989, but I know that's far enough back. DLC. Oh, Red Faction Gorilla. Hold up. Is this still on here? It says Steam Edition. It's $20. Wait, no. It's okay. It's included in the remaster, so you can actually get the OG version. See, this is why Steam is the best, right? Like, if you want to just play like the straight up like OG, not remaster, there's this one. Very positive, very positive. Oh, this is Revolution. Pour one out. It's the one with the hammer. Like, there's one of these that has like a hammer, and like you hit enemies and they just go flying with like the physics and like the ragdoll. It's probably this one. Anyway. But yeah, dude, $20. You can get the effing. Hold up. 10 out of 10? What? Dude. Effing really? For reals? For real? Let me look it up here. Red Faction. Remastered. Or just Red Faction. Hey, it's also Red Dead. That's the first thing that pops up. What the F? What's Red Faction Origins? Like a movie? They made a movie of this? That's weird. So remastered. Oh, wait, here it is. It's $30. Alright. So the OG version is going away and delisted, but does this also have the original? Let's see. I'm curious now, actually. Because that would mean, like, yeah, you can still get the original. It's bundled with this. It doesn't say here. It just says 50 years later. Maybe there's like a review somewhere. Alright, well, this is like an interesting example because you can actually get a newer version, but then also the old version is bundled with the newer version, at least on Steam. So that's one I would say pass on then, because I mean, it's also less than $1 though. So it's like, you know what? If you want to just buy it for less than $1, have at it. You know, it's like if that's your prerogative and that's how you're feeling. Enjoy your time with that game. I'm gonna go back to 360. Man, I see. There's probably a browser on 360, but I don't know if it works, and it's like it's not something I would have messed with right now. So, anywho, let's just keep going. I'll get through this, and then I'll do, like I said, the overview of stuff I'm picking up, and then that's it. So yeah, Red Faction Gorilla. 75. Oops, whoopsie! I just hit the wrong button on the wrong controller. Where's the 360 controller? Oh. I probably opened up a menu on the Series X, or I launched a game accidentally. One of the two. But yeah, this is what, 74 cents? $1. Okay, yeah. Evil Within. RIP. From Tango Gameworks, as I was just ranting about. Evil Within. I'm not sure if it's under E or T, but it's not under E, so it's probably under T. Dude, Tom Clancy, dude. Like, Rainbow Six Vegas, just... And now it's just like a live service game that's been just like effing, you know, we haven't got like an actual Rainbow Six proper game in for so long. Oh. Yeah, then like Ghost Recon got turned into like the flippin' like what, the whatchamacallit game. It's whatever, man. Evil Within. Alright, how much is this? 95% off. It's $3. So there you go. I imagine the DLC is not on sale. I think there's DLC. I'm pretty sure there's DLC. Lantern, Mask of the Haunted. Oh wait, that's Avatar stuff. The Assignment. There we go. That's $10. Oh, season pass is 20. So, yeah, no. I don't know if there's a Game of the Year edition with this that has a season pass with it, but yeah, that's $3 for the game. But the DLC is quite like 3 times as much. The $3 and then 30 for like the effing season pass and DLC. Oh, actually, it's 40 if you add the consequence. So. Executioner, I don't know what that is. But yeah, DLC, expensive. Base game, not so much though. Kind of the problem with this all. And the problem with gaming in the modern era that was created from this, the whole horse armor shenanigans. Or it started with the horse armor, and that's how we got to that. You can get a, you know, fire sale game, but then DLC is like, yeah, you're probably not gonna, you're probably gonna skip that. All right, next we've got 1942 Joint Strike for 90% off. Oh no, Joint Strike is in the J's. I guess we'll see. I don't know where it's at. Oh no. It's in the S's. 1942 Joint Strike. I don't know where this is at, dude. Is it an arcade game? Let's see. Let me go to arcade. It might be arcade. I'm sorry, I don't know where this is at. Actually, let me just search it. Search, right? And then 1942. Oh, jeez, this is effing... compared to the Series S next door. I mean, it's kind of weird to have the keyboard at the top, but it's a thing. There we go. Oh, you know what, dude? I did kind of want to go to like the normal store to see like what was in there, but it's whatever. Anyway, it's $1. There you go. Bionic Commando. So yeah, they still have like it's the video store in this. So how much is this? Enemy of the Gates. Oh, it's a rental. Never mind. Is it a rental? You know what? Whatever. Anyway. Let's stay away from that because it's probably like content ID up the wazoo from a flippin' whatever. Yeah, movie studio. Alien Rage is next. I'm sorry, like I said, like I've got stuff I'll put links to that has like lists of it all, so I kind of don't need to do this, but I just want to show it in real time. Alien Rage. But even then, it's like this list on the Wire site doesn't have the prices; it just has the game and the discount. So, but this is $1. Hardcore first-person shooter. It's got 3+ stars, but then it doesn't look bad. I mean, for $1 though, like this game is going to like not exist once it's delisted. Or not exist. That's not how that works. But like you won't be able to access it. So I feel like I kind of feel obligated. It's $1. It's only $1. It's only $1. I think I might be spending it. We'll see how much I'm spending on this. So It's gonna say hard. It's gonna be hard for me to say no, dude. If I look at something that's less than $1, it's hard for me to say no to that. And like then like knowing that the game is like gonna be inaccessible forever, unless something like yeah, it's like there is like like they haven't announced anything. They didn't announce anything at like Summer Game Fest. Like, oh, our initiative to bring forward XYZ, or like whatever. And it's like it's not on Steam. I don't think. And then I would pull up the browser again, but I'm not going to. Anyway, yeah, it could be one of those. Well, I have that video I'm listing as well that has like all the 360 exclusives that are getting thrown in the trash as well. All right, Bionic Commando. What's next? Bayoneta's on here. Oh, it's Red Spencer Bionic Commando. I'll pick this up. I haven't played this one. I don't have it. It's $1.49. I might have it on Steam, but hey, it's a lot easier to just turn my 360 on with the controller connected than, dude, my PC setup right now is just like sad. My two towers are just like sitting on the floor. They're not connected to monitors because I'm using my laptop lately, like all the time. When I say that, there's probably extras and oh, no DLC. I'll take it. This is the Bionic Commando that also shows up in this this era's Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This is the character that shows up. There's a weird thing with this character and his arm. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna say it because it's kind of a spoiler. But yeah, I guess I don't want to say I'm not going to set in stone, but I would like to revisit these games and do playthroughs of them like eventually after the store closes, because it's like, you know, there should be like a theme for that of like, you know, games you don't have access to, or ownership. The ownership deep dive. Bionic Commando Rearmed. I have this, I feel like. Yeah, I was about to say, I think I already have this one. And I do. Theme game. Trial game. Okay, so I have the first one. I guess I'll pick up the second one. So I don't know how much this one is, but it's 90% off. It's like probably $1. Who knows? It's not very expensive. Bulletstorm. Wait, Rearm 2's not on here? Get the F out of here. Whatever. Bulletstorm, I'm not too, like, whatever about this game. Like, I think I've got the effing, at least for the Plus. I mean, this is like the OG version that came out, though. So I might, if it's $1. Oh, I already have it, cool. Never mind. But that's, Bulletstorm is 90% off. Burnout Crash is next. It is 90% off. Oh, I'm a doofus. I'm sorry. I forgot if I use this thing on the thing, I can click on it and it'll say. So let me go back real quick. What did I have on here that I owned? Besides Dead Island. Was it Bionic Commando Rearmed? Bionic Commando Rearmed is 99 cents. Bulletstorm is it's $2, but there's a lot of DLC. Okay, there's not a lot of DLC, but there's 2 DLC packs like at the very top of this that are $10. So yeah, there's $20 of DLC for a $2 game right there. Anyway, Burnout Crash, that's where we're at now. 50 cents. Jeez, 50 cents, dude. Part of me is like, I don't want this game, but it's 50 effing cents, so why not? Yeah, I think this is going to turn into like a why not situation with like, dude, YOLO, like, it's 50 effing dollars. I'm sorry, 50 cents, not $50. Those are 2 very different prices. Heck yeah. Alright, anyway. So many games. That's Burnout Crash, right? Charlie Murders next. I might do another video where I just go through this, because this is already long enough, right? And I just like have my personal recommendations, because I haven't done that yet, but honestly it doesn't matter, because it's like whatever you're into, you know. You don't need someone to tell you like what to play. Oh, I have this game already. Okay, cool. Charlie Murder is Not loading. Actually, let's have another dailies for free descendant today, so I need to do that. Spam detected. What? Oh, I should check my mail. Okay, Charlie Murder's $1. This game's $1. Next up, we got Darkstalker's Resurrection. I already own this, so I'm not getting this. I'm not double dipping on this. Especially since, like, the default Xbox controller doesn't have a good D-pad. It's $1.50. I believe I have this on PS3, so yeah. Dead Rising. I think I might already have this one. We'll see. Dead Rising. $1.99. Wait a minute, I have a physical copy of this. I don't need to buy this game. I'm like, wait a minute. New DLC? That's the thing, like, all the DLC is, like, not actually discounted. I'm pretty sure all this DLC was, like, either free or discounted. It wasn't discounted. I wouldn't have bought all this crap. This is probably free. It's $2 for this game, though, so... I'm not buying that crap. But yeah, this also has, like, a remake in the works. It's coming out this year, so... Dead Rising 2... Okay, I already own this, apparently. Dead Rising 2 is $2 at a 90% discount. Gosh, 90% discount, dude. Make that a thing. Make that a thing. Normalize that. Dead Rising 2 off the record is $2. I've never been a big fan of this series, but I'll go and pick it up. There is that, like, Frank's Big Hot Bundle thing, but like I said, I've never been a big fan of the series. Now that they're remaking it, it's like, well, they're going to remake all of them now, probably, so why even bother with that one? But yeah. That's that. Alright, Dead Rising off the record, $2. Death's Bank. Death's Bank. Is 90% off, and it is $1.49. Do I have this? I might have this on Steam. Oh, it's by EA. That might make you think differently, but, you know. They did publish Mass Effect. SSX 3 back in the day. This looks like a hack and slashy. I'll go pick it up. It's like, dude, I mean, it's not $1, but it's $1.50, but it's like, dude, it's like, yeah. Low enough, right? It's like 1 gigabyte. Wow. Alright, that's Death Bank. Devil May Cry 4 is next. Devil May Cry 4 is 90% off. Okay, I think I already have this, actually. Because I have the special edition, but I'm not sure if it's this one. Yeah. This one is $2. Very much worth it. HD collection. I don't know, I might buy this. I have this on PS3 already, but... I mean, why would I rebuy it, Chris? Please stop. Stop it. What you doing to yourself? Yeah. This is $2. It's not quite $1, so yeah. I already own it, so yeah. I actually recently played through it before DMC 5 came out. So yeah. This is HD collection. So next is DMC from Ninja Theory. I easily recommend all these Devil May Cry games if you've not played them. It's stylish action, man. If you've not checked out the stylish action universe, you are missing out. DMC for sure, though. Like, this one's... Yeah, this one really did it for me. Like DMC 3 and this one, I would say. Like the two worth playing from this entire DMC section. This is also 90% off. Alright, then we've got Dogfight 1942. Dogfight 1942. Oh, all the free games. I gotta do that. I'll do that later. Not right now. It's $1. Yeah, pass. I mean, no, it's like on the top right. Is that, yeah, it's a survival game. I was like, is that your lives? Because I do like stuff like this, like Ace Combat and like, Rogue Squadron, but like, what is, like, this is like a World War II biplane situation. Like, this isn't like an F-20 or F-22 or like F-15 or, this is a F-effing, well, it's not even an F, dude. Like, it's a World War II. Dogfighting dangerous missions across various theaters of war during World War II. Realistic aircraft. It's cool. It's $1. I'm not interested. Pass. Sorry. I mean, I'm not gonna buy everything. Seriously, I didn't buy the Devil May Cry stuff. It was armored, or not armored. It was Ace Combat though. Yeah, sign me up. Dust Force. Oh, dude, these are on here. They are on there. Let it go, Chris. Let it go, please. Dust Force is, what is this game? $1. It looks pixely and, yeah, it spikes on the ground. This is a co-op game, or like a versus game. It says 1 to 4 players. Yep. Acrobatic Janitor. Oh. 2D Super platformer. Platformer is like the key, because it's not like all about action and whatnot. Enemy Front next. Is that $1? It was $1. I'm sorry, it's like 90% off. It's like, well, how much is that? Dust Force. I might make a second video of this, just to be like, alright, here's the other stuff I picked up while you were sleeping. Yeah, it's $1. Enemy Front. I mean, there are elements to like what I would spend $1 on. I'm just like, what is this? This is another World War II game. It is another World War II game. $1. I'm good. Also, never mind. It's just, yeah. Open. It looks like it's some sort of like open world first person, like Far Cry, but World War II era, I guess. Oh no, I'm downloading everything, so it's gonna be a minute on these screenshots. It looks good. It looks decent. I just don't need to play another World War II shooter like ever again. Okay, maybe like not ever again, but it's like not at the top of my list of like, would I spend $1 on this thing? Well, it's definitely not at the top of the list because I didn't spend $1 on this. But yeah, been there, done that, man. I played Call of Duty. Call of Duty 2. Anyway. Okay, what's next? Fireburst. Oh yeah, I should do like one last video for like what's leaving, but then it's like, dude, I've done like enough what's leaving videos, so I think I'm not going to. And I've pretty much talked the entire time over them, so if I mentioned it, there you go. That's my personal pick. Fireburst. Kind of a bummer you can't play these like online modes. Or I can't play them, so I'm just like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. But is it good though? Like, it looks okay. It doesn't look bad, but like, how is the gameplay? I'm guessing there's a free trial. Maybe I should just download the free trial, right? But yeah, dude, I picked up Burnout 3 and Burnout whatever. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Got some video loading. Indie pub. I don't think that indie pub's around because it's like I don't like see that name anymore unless they got like acquired by somebody or something. I would increase the size on this, but it would probably like not play smoothly with all this like the game I'm downloading in the background. Okay, that just mentioned like the intense 8-player online mode though, or online racing. I mean, I did pick up like Vigilante 8 as well. I'd rather play that than this, just like, or just play Burnout 3. Yeah. Yeah, just another car combat game. Or not another car combat game, but like, it's funny because I said that like when I was talking about Vigilante 8, I was like, back in the day, there was like Vigilante 8, Twisted Metal, and then the genre kind of died out, but then I guess maybe there's just been like small games that do that, but you don't really hear about them. It's even like Flat Out. Is it Flat Out? The one that's like Destruction Derby? There's also a racing game called Destruction Derby, at least on PS1, so anyway. Oh, it didn't say jump in at the end. I was like, was it going to say jump in? It didn't. Handball 16. How much was this? $1? Sorry. Yeah, it was $1. the most games for $1 you'll see on the store in a while. This is, $2. I have no interest in this game because I don't care about sports games. I mean, it's the Olympics though, so ooh, this looks rough. Yeah, it's like screenshot. No, thank you. It's like you only get that first impression once. Alright, anyway, $2 for that one. That is 90% off as well. Hunter's Trophy to America. Oh, my bad. It's Australia also on sale. It is. This is $1. I don't care for these games. What's that one game? It was like a series. It was big. I don't know. There's a game series like this that was relatively popular. I don't know if it was relatively. I actually don't know. But you'd always see them, right? I can't think of the name now, but like, the ones about like shooting deer. Deer Hunter, is that it? It might be. I don't know. Oh, what do you actually like have? You actually go. Wow. Okay. You actually move around. I didn't, because I think the other one I'm thinking of is like On Rails, or there's like an On Rails version, an arcade unit cabinet. Oh, it's got the effing, what's that game called? Sniper Elite, like bullet thing, or the Sniper Elite. I forgot what it's called. There's like a sniper game that has that, but it's like super, super bullet effing like detailed kills, just super gore, just nonsense in those. Okay, and this one's probably also $1. Yep. And it's basically this, or the previous game, but in Australia. Okay, there's another handball game. What? IHF something something. Oh, Handball Challenge 14, this is it. 90% off. It's $1. But yeah, I imagine let's see if it looks better than the other one. It kind of looks, dude. It doesn't. I'm not gonna say it doesn't look much different, but yeah. Okay. Is handball like really popular in Europe, or because it's not a thing you like see a lot of in America? Right, Microbot. I literally randomly stopped on that one, and it was one of the ones. That's why it was so cheap. But yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna go through and like also pick up all the OG stuff. I'm sorry, the OG Xbox stuff. Like, I already have Mercenaries, but I wouldn't mind having another copy. And I think actually on Mercenaries specifically, there's like different stuff for each. It was one of those like weird things on like GameCube, PS2, Xbox. You got like different unlocks. So I think there's like different stuff in this one that you unlock like at a specific threshold of the game. I could be wrong. I should probably look it up, but it's like I'll just buy it. Pandemic is like a EA-owned studio that got closed down, so it bums me out. But like, I did enjoy their games while they were around. So I that's a deep cut for me. It's like why am I buying this game that EA like closed the studio like way back? Anywho, this is $1. What even is this game? Oh, it's from EA. Microsoft Robot. Oh, interesting. You're basically inside of someone's body and you're doing stuff to like help them fight back against diseases. Dude, I was like, as I was reading that, I was like totally thinking about effing COVID. I'm like, but then that's more airborne than like in the bloodstream. But then once it gets in you, it's in you. That's a thing. All right, well, can I get a screenshot, please? No, cool. All right, whatever. Well, it says action and adventure shooter, but I don't see any gameplay here. It's like, maybe it's really good. I don't know. It's got 4 stars, solid 4 stars, 3,000 ratings. So yeah, 2-player co-op. Anywho, moving on. My Body Coach 3. Oh. My Body Coach 3. Oh, this is a Connect game. I don't have a Connect, so this isn't happening. But it's 90% off, $1.99. Oh, this is the one game where the screenshot looked weird, and I was like, their knee looks kind of out of place. Anyway. Next up, we've got NCAA Basketball 09 March Madness Edition. Oh, I did mention that one, didn't I? Man, back in the day, Sega Genesis, I used to play NBA Live all the time. But, like, as time went on, I just played those sports games. But I'm also, like, way less into sports now. Like, back in the day, when I was young. Back when I was young, I mean, when I was a child, I used to play sports and stuff. Not anymore. I wonder if this is any good. What's the reviews on it? Like, how many stars does it have? Wait, there's a bracket pack free. EA Canada, what? Oh, it's like 3.7, not quite 4 full stars, but yeah. Oh, so you basically just play through the March Madness tournament. That's interesting. So it's not like a full season. Oh, that makes sense. Why would it be in the arcade? Well, is this an arcade game? Hold up. No, it's not. I was about to say, if it's an arcade game, that makes sense, because then it's like you're not even playing a full season. Anyway. I don't think I will, meme. Need for Speed, Most Wanted, that was $2, right? Or $1.50. It was $1.50, right? I'm sorry. I'm just like, how much was that? It was NCAA, not in M. Trails not as done. $1.50, yeah. Need for Speed, Most Wanted. Dude, I've got this game like on multiple platforms. I have it on Vita because I have it. Somehow I got that game on Vita. It's $2 here. It's like not. I'm not gonna say it's the worst version of like the Mario Need for Speed, but it's not like. I mean, that being said, this is the effing. Let me see something. Because if this is like the version that came out and it's like the. Let me look this up. Need for Speed, Most Wanted. Because I feel like if this isn't a cross-gen game for PS4, and then it would have been possibly lead skew for whatchamacallit. I feel like there's 2 Most Wanted, so like there's this one and there's like the Blacklist one. Yeah, there's 2 different effing ones. There's 2005 and 2012. This must be 2012. Yep, this is it. Oh, it's Criterion. 19th game in the Need for Speed series. PS3, 360, Vita. 2013. Oh, revival of the original Most Wanted game. Just like Hot Pursuit. So it's like a reboot or what? What does that mean, stage revival? I'm looking up at Wikipedia, by the way. Anyway. Look at the reception. Need for Speed Most Wanted was well received by critics at E3 2012 and was rewarded with Best Racing Game, as well as a nomination for Best Online Multiplayer Game from Game Critics Awards. Previewers who had access to Need for Speed Most Wanted called the game a spiritual successor to the Criterion's Burnout Paradise, rather than the original Most Wanted from 2005, citing similar gameplay mechanics. Can you do takedowns? Need for Speed Most Wanted was met with generally positive reviews, though it was not as acclaimed as Criterion Games' first entry in the franchise. Aggregating review website gave the Wii U version 86, PS3 84, Vita 79, 360 84, PC 78. In the edition of 2022, October 2012 Edge, the first review score given was 9 out of 10. What? Okay, that's weird. This is weird to see this game like getting this much high praise. I just thought it was another entry in the series. I just remember the Vita version, I think. That's probably what it is. Dude, it got a DICE award for Best Racing Game. I'm picking this up. Sold 500,000 copies in November. I was taking that, well, the physical copies, I should say. Huh, okay. Outperformed 2011's Need for Speed The Run. Interesting. Alright. I was about to pass on this one, dude. Need for Speed is like such a hit or miss, like depending on like which version it is. So I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not going to get into it. It's only 3.54 gigabytes, dude. Look at that. If this was like a modern Need for Speed, it'd be 10 times that easy. 30 gigabytes for sure. Oh man. Alright. I should have kept track of how many games I bought, but whatever. Fire Cell. Yeah, dude, like when does this ever happen? It's so rare. Okay, Brink is downloading. Alright, Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, 90% off. I have this on another platform, but this isn't my cup of tea. Plants vs. Zombies, I was never really a big fan on the series, so. I know it was like super popular. I was thinking at one point it blew up. Wasn't this like a... Not mode... No, what's the people that made the one game? Or the studio that made the flippin', There's like a... Yeah, PopCap, but that's not the studio. That's like the... No, I'm thinking of Zynga. Never mind. It's not a Zynga game. It's $2 though. So, there you go. I think this was a game that was like free with Plus. Because I think I have it on PS4 Plus, but whatever. What about DLC, Chris? What about DLC? Oh, there's actually free DLC on this game. Interesting. Or some free DLC. But it's $2. We're not gonna spend too much time on this one. Let's see. Oh, Remember Me is next. I love this game. I'm gonna double dip on this probably. It's a really good game, dude. It's Remember Me is quite good. I have it on PS3. I've played it. It's $2, man. Remember Me is great. This game's awesome. The DLC though. $2, man. $2. Everybody put the money in the wallet, and it's like it's not even gonna cost me anything. It's not gonna. Man, the DLC though. This game's awesome, dude. It's cyberpunk future. It's got good combat, got good story, got good like a lot of things. Yeah, this is what I was talking about the one time, like the memory remixing thing. It is totally like not totally, but like it's as close as you can get to like a cyber brain hack from Ghost in the Shell in video game form, in my opinion, or just like a ghost diving like scenario. Really good, really effing good, man. So good. And yeah, it takes place in Neo Paris, so you know, the Olympics. Tied it in. The Zeitgeist, Neo Paris 2084. Oh, Don't Nod, dude, no wonder. I was like, who the fuck made this game? Don't Nod. Speaking of Don't Nod, I should pick up their other games. I just haven't. Yeah. I'll pick this one up though. Army is fantastic. I already have it on PS3, but it's like, hey, maybe it runs better on 360. You never know. This was like back in the day when like parity across PS3 or 360 was like, it might run better on one than the other because reasons. Thanks. Emotion engine. Or is that's PS2? Or cell processor? Alright, now we got all the Resident Evils. Resident Evil. How much is it? Oh, this is the GameCube remake? That's on sale? $2? I see, I already have this. I've got this across a lot of things. I'm not gonna pick it up here. But I easily recommend this for $2. This, I think I talked about this last time. This game's hard for me. Like, I've not beaten this game in like over 20 years. I've not finished Resident Evil, the original. I'm waiting for them to remake it in like Resident Evil 2 style with the third-person camera, and I can maybe get it done, but this one's hard for me. Like, I can't even get like very far. Okay, I don't know how far I can get, but I can't effing get through the game. Like, I've never been able to finish this game. So, yeah. $2. I would not spend $2 on a game I can't finish. Resident Evil 0. I bounced off this one. I probably got farther than I did in the first one. Oh, $2. Yeah, I already have this, so I'm not even, yeah. Resident Evil 4. Hey, I have this and the remake. I think I might actually have this version. Nope, $2. I mean, honestly, Resident Evil 4 is like one of my favorites, so I kind of want to buy this one. It's like, yeah, I kind of want to buy it, but then that's like, Chris, you have this game on multiple pieces of hardware, you don't need it. I'm kind of curious if it plays better than the PS3 version, because of course it probably does, right? It's 720p though. Pass. Yeah, seeing that, I'm like, you know what? Wait a minute, this has effing mercenaries in it though, right? It doesn't matter. I have it on PS. Well, I've got it on PS2, PS3, all the PlayStations, except I don't have the OG version on, like the OG version on GameCube, like the actual like version that came out when it first came out. If you've seen Sphere Hunter's video, she has like a whole thing of like each different version. That's like the differences and like the minor differences between them. It's pretty interesting. Because apparently, like, the hitboxes for one of the super weapons is different or something. Or just, like, there's very minor differences in, like, all the releases. But, yeah, I don't have this one, and I don't have the GameCube one, and I'm not going to spend $2 for it, even though it's one of my favorites. I mean, the remake just came out, dude. Like, why would I do that? I can go play the remake. Resident Evil 5. I have a physical copy of this game for 360. I have the DLC, too. It should be in here, actually. The, Desperate Escape and stuff. Yep. Nope, that's not it. Wait, I didn't buy it. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't going away, but see, I never played. Oh, the bundle. There we go. Yeah, Desperate Escape, and the other one, Untold Nightmares. I've actually never Lost in Nightmares, Desperate Escape. I've not played these. I've had these forever. I was actually too scared to play Lost in Nightmares because there's like an enemy that like in the trailer that looks very menacing and like not killable, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this to myself. And then Desperate Escape just ties into the story, but like I'd not played in such a long time, I never got back and played it. But I liked 5. F the haters. I mean, I think there was not a modern Resident Evil since 4. I did not like actually, and then I think I've been a fan of Resident Evil since the second game because the first one was before my time. Not really before my time, but like I didn't play it in continuity with the zeitgeist. I could only have my friend tell me, "Oh, it's super hard. I can't even get past like XYZ," which is funny because it's like, ironically, I still have not finished that game. Whereas 2, Leon Kennedy is my bro. That's my jam. Anyway, Resident Evil 6. How much is this? I'm sorry, $2. These are all been $2, dude. You can get Resident Evil, all the Resident Evil games for $2, dude. This is like a Steam sale on console. It's crazy. This one is also $2. I don't think I have any of the DLC for this one, though. I didn't... Yeah, the DLC was a mess with this one. There was like a effing... Yeah, like the Predator mode. It's like, what? There was like a PvP thing, and I was like, what? Why would you put PvP in here? Costumes... But yeah, dude. I actually have some videos of this on my channel for like unlocking some of the skins for there's like a weird thing they had for like the ResidentEvil.net thing, right? So it's like a whole thing. I'm not sure if it's in the one that just, oh no, they haven't had they remastered this recently? Anyway, yeah, stage packs. This is, yeah, like I was saying, Street Fighter 4 brought it back, but then Capcom, being Capcom, they didn't really have the whole like DLC thing figured out. We're just doing what everybody else was doing at the time, so still like not on the top of their game, but like, you know. Anyway, let's not dwell on Resident Evil 6. I like 6. I'm looking super forward to like if they ever remake 5 and 6, because effing the whole like build to this very specific scene. I'm not gonna say between two characters, but if you know, you know. One's on the left, one's on the right. They're pointing guns at each other, and you're like, oh, I know who I favor in this scene. Oh, what's going to happen? Let's see, $2, right? Yeah, $2. Resident Evil Revelations, probably also $2. I have not played this one. This is one I have not played. Because this was on 3DS, I believe, and they got ported. But, yeah. Are there any extras for this? Because, yeah, I haven't played it, so I don't know how it ties into, like, the lore of the BSAA era Resident Evil. I mean, I guess it's BSAA. They've got BSAA, like, in the DLC here, so... Catalog data, weapon pack. Ooh, wait, there's Hunk? Lady Hunk? What? Hold on, what is this? Oh, Lady Hunk, you say? I am interested. $2. What do I have this on? I think I probably have this on PS3, but then it's like, dude. But then I haven't played it, so it's like, ah. But now I'm like, well, actually, if this is on 360, there's a chance it's actually a better port. So it's like, maybe, but then... I think I already have it on PS3. I'll have to double check. But I have not played it, dude. I think I might have picked it up the PS4 version if it's on PS4, but yeah. Revelations I've not played. Or Revelations 2, at that matter. Okay, anyway. 90% off. Next up, Sniper Ghost Warrior. Okay, I'm looking at the time on this. I'm sorry it's 3 hours long, but hey. I want to do like one last thing to get all this stuff in. I guess I could have split it up. Too late, girls, y'all, too late. Sniper Ghost Warrior. How much is this? It's 90% off. This is the game I was talking about the slow bullet thing. I could be wrong. It could be 69 cents. Yeah, I'm not picking this up. I have no interest in this. But yeah, this is the one. Slow motion bullet kills. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty effing sure. Is this the one? Whatever. Anyway. It's 69 cents, but I don't really, no appetite to play another shooter right now. Oh, snipers apparently also on sale. 90% off. $2. What is this? I just thought about something, and I'm not going to say it. Current events, and it's like, yeah, let's not dip our toe in. Let's not just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. First online multiplayer FPS. What? So you only play as snipers? That's only online? Oh, I couldn't play this anyway then, because I don't have a whatchamacallit. Game Pass sub right now. Game Pass core / standard / whatever, formerly Xbox Live Gold. Spare parts. Spare parts is next. That's 69 cents, yes. Hold up, I gotta see something. Was it this one? This is $2. This one was 16. I missed out on the 69. Nice, man. Anyway. But yeah. Spare parts is next. Next game on sale. Oh, spare parts, not... Oh no, I said spare parts. It's 90% off as well. It's $1. What is this? It's by EA. It's got robots. I like robots. But like, what do you do? It's got one screenshot. What's the genre say? Action adventure. Marty and Chip. Oh, okay. That's kind of. I'll look into it. I like robots. I like robots. Shut up. Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Oh man. Yeah, I'll have to make a second video. Gosh, it's so late in the day, dude. And I need to play First Descendants to get my dailies done. Well, this I've already got. Let me see how much it is on the listing. $1.50. Easily worth it. $1.50 for Third Strike. Alright, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I would say pass on the Street Fighter Cross Tekken. I have the physical copy. I didn't play very much. I'll just say that. It's kind of a low point for the era. That's just all we're gonna say. I mean, it was mostly because of DLC, though. There's a ton of DLC in this game. Like, a lot. And it's... Yeah. Look at that. Of 194, dude. So it's just like, you know... Costumes. Other things. I don't even remember now. Except the time it was just like... But I think it's like the gym system was just not good. Anywho. That's that. Moving right along, Strider. Oh, dude, Strider's really easily worth it. I'm not going to double dip on this because I have it on PS3, but this game is easily worth $1.50. I loved me some Strider. It was fun. This is cross-gen because it's on PS4. I played it. But $1.50, easily worth it. Street Fighter. What? This one? Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix. Yeah, this is 90% off. I already have it, so it's not going to show the price. This one is how much? Let's let it load and we'll go from there. $1.50 or $1.49. So yeah. Dishwasher and dishwasher versus. I'll pick these up. I'm glad they're on sale, man, because I probably would have bought them anyway. I think I'll make another video after this. Like, this is gonna... I'll put this one up today, and then the next one I'll put up, which is kind of like... It's whatever. It's like... It's just me buying all the games I've been gushing about. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to get this one before the store goes off whatever. I just want to have this one put up before the store goes offline. In like every other territory. Because it's like such a time-sensitive thing, right? So... I mean, it is a long video. This is $1. I'm picking it up. But yeah, once it's gone, it's gone. Let's see if there's any DLC. Dishwasher, Dead Samurai. Wait, what? Unlock the full version now. I'm like, what? What's going on? What? The who what now? The Brutal Dish. Why is that a video? Anyway. That was $1, or is $1. And then Dishwasher Verse, which I don't know what the difference is. Probably also $1, yep. Oh, okay. I guess there's a bunch of challenges. I don't know. But I'm picking this up as well. It's only $1. I mean, some of these are $1 and I'm skipping, but that's because I'm not interested. And it's not my cup of tea. And I know what I like, and I don't think I'm gonna like it, so why would I spend $1? It's like, oh, you'd say, oh, take a chance, Chris. I took a chance on Homefront, okay? I'll have like a couple chances. I only need a couple chances in my life. I don't need to take a chance on everything. Alright, Fancy Pants Adventures is next. Jeez, there's a lot of games on here. I have no idea how long this video is gonna take, and I'm like, I don't know how many games there are. This is a trap. I'm sorry, I should have made a second video. I'm sorry. Fancy Pants Adventures. I guess before, like, I should have said this earlier, but as you're watching in the comments, if you want to put your favorite memories of 360 or 360 arcade games, go ahead. The Fancy Pants, Chris. Shut up. The Fancy Pants Adventures. Oh. What's this? What is this? This looks interesting. This looks interesting. Oh, is it just a platformer? Yeah. Run fast, run fancy. Race through dense forest. Wait, what? Apparently, wait, what? Bonus levels? What? Okay, hold up. This looks promising. But then, like, look at the art style. It looks... I mean, not to knock it. It is unique and different and interesting. It's just, like... Nah, man, I'm good. Like... it does look... Yeah, it does look like it's a co-op party game. So... I don't think there's anything here for me. I have no friends to play with. And I don't have Xbox or Game Pass. I haven't said Xbox Live Gold. So I couldn't play online anyway. Does it say does it say how many players? Okay, it says 1 to 4. So let's say if it says like 2 to whatever, that is co-op only. But it's like, you know, I could just play by myself, but I think I'm good. I mean, I appreciate the aesthetic. It's just not, yeah, not for me. Or not for me, but just like I'm not feeling like trying it, even at that price. Or spending the money, I should say. It's like, let's just save it for something else, right? Warp. What is Warp? This is from Electronic Arts. A lot of EA games in here. Puzzle-based stealth act. Ooh, puzzle-based stealth, you say? Stealth, you say? Oh, shooting. I don't know. It looks like it's a lot of setup and trial and error, possibly. Let's read them. Let's see. I mean, it's whatever. It's a stealth game, obviously, but it's like I don't really. Yeah, I guess I'll look up a gameplay or something on it. But it's like it's not like it's, yeah. Wing Commander Arena. Oh, this is your chance to get it, Chris. It is. How much is this game? It's got 3 stars though, so I'm like, yeah. But then it's like, dude, when's the last time you played a Wing Commander game? Yeah. But it's third person, so it's like kind of weird. It's, gosh, this doesn't look good. It's like visually, the textures just don't look good, and just, jeez, the detail so low. So this came out 360. Like, look at this. Look at these rocks. They just look like they're asteroids or whatever that is. Space junk that looks like little junk. Look at that, dude. Is that supposed to be a face on that, like, on the left, or is that just supposed to be like that, like an asteroid with like shards of something? How much is this? I was about to say it's $1. It's EA, but it's like, dude, hold up. It says online 2 to 16, and it says, hold on. 4 modes of play. It doesn't say anything about single player. Oh, it says single player. You know what? I'll just look up stuff online. I'm not gonna, yeah. Like I said, dude, $1 has limits. $1 has limits. I'm not about to just get all this stuff just because. Ooh, World Rally Championship 5. Oh, we're already in the W's. My bad. My bad. Ooh, this might be worth it. Oh, $349 though. Oh, this is 85%. Damn. I'm sorry, this is 90% off still, but it's 90% off, but it's a bit more than I would like to buy on a game that's 90% off. 2015. Oh. Day-night system. Count me in. And weather? Okay, that's actually pretty decent. Does it have a Subaru in it? That's all. Does it have a Subaru Impreza? That's all I know. 720p. Oh, it has wheel force feedback. Supports racing wheels. $3 though. I should come back to this when I've like already got everything to see if I've got like enough to like at the end get like the Sandwing Commander and be like, okay, I've got all the things I really wanted. I will put some money on the. This looks decent, yeah. Back in the day, they had that Rally Sport Challenge game. I want to say, I think that was the name of it on Xbox. It was really good, like every time. But then they just like stopped making them. So yeah, yeah. They even got like rally in the snow, dirt, forest, sand slash. Well, obviously off road, but like yes, that looks kind of sandish environment. Well, not sand, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe desert, snow. Obviously dirt, snow. Alright, come back to it. Air Conflict Secret Wars. Okay, that was all the 90% off games. Because that one was 90% off, this one's 85%. Air Combat Secret Wars. It's another not modern plane shooting game. I don't think I will pass. Yeah. It's like, and also just like, yeah, looking at it doesn't exactly, yeah, set the heart on fire with the visuals. It doesn't look bad. It's just like, you know, it's not like I look at a screenshot for like an Ace Combat game. I'm like, ooh, this looks good. Okay, well, Brink is on here next, but I already picked up Brink, so. Cars 3, I'm not picking up Cars 3. I said this last time, I've never seen Cars, and I have no knowledge of this thing. Cars 3, Driven to Win, 85% off. It costs $400. Okay, now we're getting to like, I'm not spending $5 on this. That's where we're at now. Sorry to have that reaction, but it's like, that's kind of, yeah, I can buy stuff on the current store for like $5 on sale. So why would I spend it on this? Just saying. Dark, $3. This vampire game? This is the vampire game, right? Ooh, stealth action. Yep, we're getting this. That's all I had to say, dude. Count me in. Ooh, Cult of the Dead DLC. What's this? I like vampires and I like stealth, so it's like, yeah, that's. And if it's like, you know, 2 for 1, vampire and stealth. And it's got DLC. It's only 3 stars. Oh, the DLC itself is like rated 4 stars. The game itself is 3 stars, but you know, it's $3. $3. Oh yeah, and you got some vampire vision, some feeding action, some vampire abilities, vitae, whatever that is. Oh yeah, crash behind boxes, skill trees. Okay, this is checking boxes for me. Checking boxes, sneaking through. Security guards, yes. Okay, I'm getting this game. I'm sold. For $2.99, count me in. And it's got $5 DLC that I might pick up later. But probably not because, you know, $5. But then I'd have to play the game first, right? And if I like it enough, you won. 85% off, Dark. Alright, Dishonored is next. I already have this, so I will not be picking it up. I love how the only game I double dip on was like Remember Me, and I'm like, oh, this game, but that's so effing good. That's like, oh yeah, effing yeah, dude. It's like, yes, that's my vote of confidence to shareholders at Capcom of like, please make more of this thing. It's like Resident Evil, Bionic Commando Rearmed, Remember Me, yes, more. I have a physical copy of this game, and also it's just like the wound is too fresh from the arcane closure of like I don't want to give them money for this, so. But then I already have it, like I said, so. But yeah, totally, it's like there's a brothel mission that you sneak around in this one. Effin' Microsoft, effin' Xbox, dude. Arcane Studios, pour one out. Geon Emotions. Or Geon. however you pronounce this. Yeah, puzzle game. Action adventure, it says though. Oh, it's Square Enix. What? What is this? Like Marble Madness or something? Anyway. No, thank you. How much is this? $1.50? It's 85% off. Canon Lynch Deadman. Deadman, sorry. Canon Lynch Deadman. This is $3. I already have this though, physical copy, so I don't need this. So I'm not picking it up. Here's DLC. I should, man, I gotta look at a video on DLC. Maybe there's some like free or discounted, but probably not. Excuse me. $3. $3. Mini Ninjas Adventures is next. I should see how far down the list I am because this is taking a long time. Oh man. Mini Ninjas Adventures. Connect. Can't play it. It is $1.50. Or I can't play it. I don't know Connect. I don't know about you. Murdered Soul Suspect. This game is cross-gen because I believe it's also on PS4 and Xbox One. But this is the 360 version. It's $2.24. That's a weird number. But yeah. I've not played my copy, but I'm kind of curious like why I didn't even buy it, because it's, you know, but that was just a time when I was buying a lot of stuff and not playing, so it's just more collecting. Omerta, City of Gangsters. $3. Oh, is this a, what? Strategy simulation. Fresh from the boat, immigrant with dreams of the big life. Work your way up criminal hierarchy to the 20s, Atlantic City. Oh, so it's like a crime sim. Or Sims, or SimCity Crime Edition situation. Pass! I will pass on this. It's just city building crime though. Or crime version. Crime skin, or whatever. RPG Light development trees. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I wanted to look at the screenshots real quick. Because it actually, is it always just this view? Yeah, then you know it's a sim management style. Oh, it looks like there's some Navy tactical. Yeah. I should buy it just for that aspect of it. Puzzle Arcade. Oh, dude, I should pick this up for sure. How much is this? $20. I'll come back. Put some more money in and come back. Yeah, I looked through the list again just for like myself to see like anything that's like a non-soul thing that's like full price or something. I was like, oh, is this worth it? Puzzle Arcade by IDOS. Pour one out. What? Is it just puzzles? Online jigsaw game. Yep. There you go. Oh, it was published by Square Enix. I mean, that was after the acquisition, I imagine. Wow, you literally just make puzzles, or you put puzzles together. I mean, that's fine. It's just, you never see that. So that's kind of neat, actually. So I'm gonna sit here and, whoa, that's, okay, well. But I was gonna say, like, you can sit here and, put together a puzzle in video game form. I think Skyrim's on here. Alright, dude, you know what? There's a lot of games on here, and I guess I'll just, well, hold on, am I done with the 80%? Because if once I get to 75%, but damn, am I close? I am not close. We're at effing Skyrim, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna go through the entire list. I'll just leave a link. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this, so double sorry. But I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this is taking longer than I thought, and I'm just gonna go through here real quick and see if there's any OG Xbox games I want to get real quick. Yeah. Gosh, I gotta go through this again though, because I'm gonna like put money on my thing and then check it. Because Fantasy Star, I want to get that for sure. Oh, dude, I have to. Yeah. Gosh, dang it. All right, whatever. You know what? It's fine. It's like I did want to pick up this Blaze Blue game. Which one's the strategy game? Is it this one? What, the strategy thing? This one? I don't think it's this one, dude. It's the other one. Yeah. Is it? It's not this one, dude. You effing doofus. It's not the effing ones that actually say whatever. It's. Oh, you know what? Just look if there's a effing That's not even the name. But yeah, stuff like this Blowout and Blood Rain too. I do want to get all these like OG Xbox ones. Didn't they just remaster this? I don't know, man. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make a second video. I have to like do the math on these and like add them up and then make sure I've got enough money on here to get them. Guilty Gear. I was like, what the F is the name of that game? This one? The one with like the strategy elements. I was like, oh, this looks cool, but it's like something you never see. So let me get it before it goes away. Gosh, I can't get all these Guilty Gear games anyway, though, just because like it's once upon a time, it was really hard to like get Guilty Gear games, and like they were rare and expensive. But then it's like not so much anymore. But then I don't like now. I'm not even sure if it's like worth getting because it's like, are these ones even like worth it? You know? I kind of get Gears Judgment. $12 or not. It was backwards compatible. Oh yeah, I was thinking about that the other day because I was like, anyway. I keep getting like emails from Games, or not keep getting, but like I will occasionally get the email from GameStop of like, oh, your reward points are running out, and I have like nothing to spend them on. Then I'll browse the backwards compatible section and be like, oh, really? Yep. But yeah, is this the one? The strategy one? Yep, this is it. So we'll get Overture here. Because I was like, what is this? Strategy Guilty Gear thing. It actually goes into like the lore of the game, maybe? Or the world? Or universe? Anyway, that just looks like I've not seen this, so I'm like, dude, what the F is this? But looks, yeah. So Guilty Gear 2, pick that up. Oh, I'm about to run out of money real fast, actually. And then that's it. That's it, man. And like this, Fantasy Star. I guess whatever OG Xbox games I run across. But it'd be nice if I could just like, I mean, that gun game actually I do want to get as well. So I've not played it. I mean, I could probably find like a physical copy for cheap, right? But then I'm like, but it's Activision, so also, but it's only $10. Yeah, I've never played this one because there's like Red Dead and there's this, but like I can't remember. There's like some sort of like controversy with this one and scalping, but I'm not sure if they like patched it. So, but I never got to play it. So, gosh, that's a terrible screenshot. Like just effing guy, yeah, yep. But I've always wanted to play this. I'm about to run out of money real fast, so yeah. I guess by default though, running out of money means end of video, so it's fine. Because I can't buy anything else. And everything else listed is in the links. Like I said, I'll put a link for the FN store listing and the whatever, and like that video that's got the all the exclusive stuff that's going away. Wait, how much money do I have in my account now? Is it like enough to get Fantasy Star? Probably not. I guess we'll see. I kind of want to pick up these, but it's like I've never really been big on Penny Arcade, so I mean, people probably say they're really good, but yeah, no, I don't have enough to get this. Damn. All right, well, how much do I have? I've got $10 in my wallet, or $10 currently. So I guess I'll pick up. Let me see if there's an OG Xbox game that's not Blood Rain 2. That's like what I want to get. Back your band of bugs. Yes, please load game. Or please load store listings. Did I pick up that Katamari game? I did, right? Even though it's backwards compatible. Yep. It's like, oh, wait a minute. No, there's only one rearm. There's or like rearm 2 for some reason is not on here. Which is annoying, because I was like, oh, I can get both, but... Oh, black, hold on. Okay. Is this one not... Hold on, I thought this was on the effing Series X store. I think it is. I'll come back to it. Anyway. I already have blanks. Blood Rain 2... Blowout. See, I don't know, like, what's at the top of my list as far as, like... Getting the effing... See, it's very too, because I have breakdown physical copy. But the disc is kind of messed up, so I wouldn't mind getting that one, but then I don't need it because I've got the physical copy, so... And then when you play it backwards compatibility, you just gotta put the disc in as long as it, like, you know, checks the DRM, it runs fine. So it's not an issue anymore. $10, what to spend? Oh, Conquer 11 Reloaded, I was looking at that earlier, huh? And that's Conquer, yeah. Is this like the reload? Let's see. Is this the... Oh, a team-based shooter. So this isn't really... This is more multiplayer focused. Okay. I think? I don't know, that doesn't look very... This is literally the ending, or the final stage section. This isn't... This is... Okay, this is... This must have been like a remaster of sorts, but... Eh. I kind of like to spin on something that's like rare and whatever, right? But then I'm like, dude, I think you've already... You've kind of... You've tapped that whole trackers, there's nothing more. Wing Commander. Oh, Guilty... Oh, not Guilty Gear, but, not Dead or Alive, but the effing... I wish Extreme Beach Volleyball was on here, but, not Girl Fight either, but I should pick up Girl Fight, but, like, effing, Rumble Roses, dude. Rumble Roses, I have the DLC. But that's the thing, I have the game, just not the DLC. But then how much DLC is there is my question, and how much is it? Oh, raise its all. Hold up. This is funny. Now I can't, like, find something I want to spend the money on. That's great. That's fantastic. $15. I'm pretty sure I have the physical copy. Oh, yeah, it's backwards compatible. I have this somewhere. But there's all these effing costumes. That's only 10 costumes, girls. True. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, there's so many. Oh, crap. See, this is the problem with, like, effing First Descendant 2. There's, like, so many. Oh my gosh. Costume. Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Gosh, there's, like, tons of effing DLC for that. It's all costumes, though. Now the question is, like, do I want to buy it? And I'm like, I don't, but I do. Oh, I'm conflicted. Oh, Splinter Cell. Let me go to Splinter Cell. Because Chaos, one of the 3 I have, so now I can get 2 of the 3, and then I can effing at least have, like, you know, the second and third game. Because I think, yeah, doesn't effing... Is it not on here? Is Chaos, or not Chaos 3, Pandora tomorrow? Obviously it's not on here, dude. Let me look it up. Splinter Cell. Search for it, though. Splinter Cell. Splinter Cell. Cell. Shut up. Oh no. Okay, there's only 25 results. Too bad they're all I was about to say they're all conviction. That's not what I wanted. It's probably $15. It's like, oh, $5 too less. $3. Thank you. I will take it. Even though I complained about the first game being gone, I will take this for $3. Wait, why is this not on the list? What the F, dude? Hold on. Effing, shouldn't this be on the list? Splinter Cell for $3 Or Chaos 3? It was 80% off. It would have been farther down, but it's on the list. Maybe Arkham. I love me some Arkham, dude. I do, but it's like I've already got it, dude. There's no point. I guess we'll see how much Origins Blackgate is. I never played that one. If I got it here, I would at least have, you know, better chance at playing it tomorrow. Alright, how much money is in my wallet, real quick? Yes, let's see, because I'm basically... Hold on, I want to see something. How is this still on here if it's not probably listed? There's no effing way. Oh, the free demo's there. Ah, that's crazy. Okay, see if there's any Final Fantasy stuff real quick. Fallout New Vegas, how much is this? Sun Cell? No. No. Okay, well, you know how much the Final Fantasy are, because they're the same price on... That was dumb of me. It was. You're dumb. You're dumb. New Prophecy. Alright, I think I'm done with the video, dude. This is almost 4 hours long. So I'll just end it here. But yeah. I might make another one where I go through here and just like pick up stuff, but then it's like, I don't know, because I don't think I've got enough money to buy everything I want. So I don't think I'm going to spend more than the $100 I had allocated to it. Anyway. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything in here that like jogs in memory or something. Gosh, that's annoying, dude. I rearmed, but not rearmed too, because it's not on here. It's super annoying. At least I got the condemns. Yeah. Oh, free stuff. I'll worry about it later, though. DMC. Eternal Sonata. I mean, DLC. Are there any other great games? I think I'm good for now. I'll come back on here after this video and yeah, I'll just like not make another one. I'll just like browse and just see like what I personally want to get. Because I'm sure there's stuff on here I've like mentioned or whatever that I just am forgetting. But yeah, picked up a bunch of stuff, and then we went through the arcade section. It's fine. It's like I kind of want to go through like the like arcade and on-demand section again, but it's like it's fine. Between this video and the last two videos, that's like everything covered. So it's whatever, dude. And I've already did it at the beginning of the year, so I guess I'll do a video like when everything's gone and you know what I got and yeah. But that is it for this video. I guess I'll apologize again because of course it's really long and there's no chapter breaks or timestamps. I don't really know how to do that. So yeah. But yeah, Xbox 360 Marketplace, end of an era. Pour one out. But hey, there's a bunch of games cheap on a fire sale. How many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And that's what? Eternal Sonata 17. Some other stuff, Hybrid 18. Did I get 20 games? Did I just buy 20 games? Eternal Sonata, Hybrid, Brink. I don't know if Brink was on that list. That's 3. That's 19. Upwards of 20 games. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to launch into this just to play it finally. Finally, I draws it out of his mind. Alright, well. Yeah, I'll put a link, like I said, to the listing. This is just like a similar listing. It's just in video form, right? So, there's a listing, and then there's a video that has like all the stuff that's specifically exclusive to the Xbox 360 arcade. I'll probably go off of that list, because I don't know, it says that, I want to say that thing said that like the Arkham Blackgate game, but there's no effing way that Arkham Blackgate game is on Steam. Like, I know it is. I have it. So I don't think that's correct, but I could just be misremembering what they said. But yeah, man. Xbox 360 Marketplace going away. Get in while you can, while the getting is good. All sales are final. No refunds. And like, we couldn't just have the store get migrated to modern hardware. And we just gotta throw it all in the trash. Even though Microsoft Xbox, specifically Microsoft can just like drop the money to buy a publisher. Or two. Bethesda and Activision Blizzard King. $70 billion. And yeah. Joker's in this? What? I'm pretty sure I have this on Steam. I need to look at, I guess I'll check the app on my phone. Anyway. That is it for now, and that's it for this video. So yeah. Child of Eden will just stay unbought. Because it's backwards compatible. So, whenever it's on sale, I'll just keep it wishlisted. Also, yeah. Xbox Live Gold, that was a thing, wasn't it? But it's not, because it's Game Pass now. Because what even is branding or brands and whatnot. Brand identity, yada yada yada, Xbox. Every screen's an Xbox now. You don't even need an Xbox to play Xbox. So, yeah. Anyway, that's for this video. It's always nice if you can just buy a bunch of games for, one flat fee. Or just whatever. Anywho, that's it for now. I'm going to end it here. Sorry for rambling on. Sorry for this video being very long and bloated. But, hopefully you got something out of it. Yeah. And like I said, links in the bottom and stuff. Sorry to repeat myself, I do that. So yeah, that's it for now. Until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching. And I guess I should say, actually, before I end, like that Red Faction game, right? And Dead Rising, right? So it's like there are remasters and remakes of some of these, but then not all of these. But, like I said, also, it's not like iTunes ever goes, what we're going to do? We're just going to like throw away the entire section of stuff that was released from 2003 to 2012 and whatever. So yeah, F it. So 360 Marketplace going away, that's Microsoft's loss. But then it's everybody's loss, because we're about to lose a bunch of games that are like not like all the arcade stuff that's like basically you can't get physical copies of. Ugh. Whatever. I'm not gonna max out my credit card trying to get all these games, but yeah. I will try to get the ones I really want though. So yeah, that is it for now. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends or not, that's cool too. And until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching. I have $7 down from $100. Thanks for watching, and I'm now signing off.